We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Amazon Fall Favorites are here to make you say, with low prices on home, beauty, and fashion brands like Amazon Essentials. So hold on to your pumpkin spiced whatevers and save on Fall Favorites at Amazon.
Hey, anyone know what channel the game's on? We know. Download the Sports on What app today and always know how to watch the game. Satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel the game is on, and you can too. Subscribe today to start your 7-day free trial. Sports on What? We know.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the category wheel. That's how we're going to do it now.
Yeah.
In all time.
You don't talk fast enough, so you know what? Today I didn't feel like spinning it.
I'm going Michael Buffer style. Just drag out that wheel.
Mike said have him stretch out the wheel.
Well, job well done. And then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far, this year, our biggest dummy has been the lovely and talented Pam, who thought that Sunny D was a description of Cher's breath in the 1970s, and found a way to answer 14 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has, so give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Men's Room Live, and send those emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Oh, but tell us, away we go. Welcome to season 19 and episode number 4,200. What a large and in charge program we have for you today, guaranteed future repeat. Once again, we will be joined by the head chef, Ted's Meat and Potatoes, talking about a Seattle staple and maybe a UK staple as well, the deliciousness of fish and chips.
Yeah, local spots with the best fish and chips. Kind of fish and chippy London weather out here.
Really is, yeah. Fries go a long way on the fish and chips. It's normally, in some instances, an afterthought, depending on where you're going.
If they're not doing it right,
yeah.
It's fish and chips. I mean,
the English are very specific about the chips.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as what, the style of them, or?
Well, they should always be almost like a steak fry, but like the crispness and this and that. Like I watch way too many food reviewers. Some of them are English, and like they'll go and like they'll talk about the fish, but they spend minutes talking about the damn chips.
All right. What is your favorite style of fish? Do you like the breaded style, or do you like the beer battered fish and chip better?
To me, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just like, what did you put into your batter or breading?
Okay.
That makes it good. But I will say, like, for me, Pacific End, hands down, best fish and chip sandwich I've had in Seattle, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Probably, period, now that I'm thinking about it out loud. Even in England, like, I got fish and chips, and it was good, but I still compared it to the PI.
Now, before I got attacked by Roger at Humpy Sports Bar in Anchorage, one of the things I did get was halibut bites. So halibut bites were little cubes, little pieces of halibut, but then they did the beer batter thing. So it was more like, kind of like a combination of Chick-fil-A nuggets, you know what I mean, so to speak?
Yeah.
They were kind of deep fried like that. Oh, my God, man. I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. I was
I'll tell you about Roger.
This is the most amazing thing I've ever had in my life.
Well, traditionally, right, it's always cod or whatever.
And they
but
throw in one cheek. They give you one cheek. One hell of a cheek.
I don't mind the fancy restaurants. Like, would you want to upgrade to halibut chips? Like,
sure.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know I do. Don't ask me that
it's
question.
Like when you go to the airport, would you like to make your 16-ounce beer 20-ounce? Like, why are you asking? Yes.
So these are some of the better fish and chip places in the Seattle area.
Correct. And there's different styles and maybe some places you guys like.
All right.
I do like the places where they have that one giant piece of fish. You know, so sometimes they'll give you 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll just give you the one big strip.
So in the States, it's usually 2 or 3 pieces, but in England, that's the thing.
It's one piece.
Right. You get that one giant piece. It's sitting on top of the chips. Throw some vinegar on there. Go to town.
Okay. A couple of programming notes real quick for you. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., tickets go on sale for Live Day at Showbox Soto. Friday night, December the 13th. You want to jump on that. That is a fantastic venue. We're going to have a wonderful night.
Yep.
Everything live. The band's live. All the commercials. All the sound effects.
All the bites.
We have a Foley artist. We have to get all the sound effects to him way ahead of time, so he knows just some of the things that we play that he could possibly replicate with basically a table of toys and gadgets.
Because look, most of our sound effects don't change much, but I am curious to hear what he does for the farts.
He'll probably use his mouth.
I would say, dude, look, if you really want to own it, man, beans, whatever you got, whatever gives you gas. Drink heavy cream and eat beans.
Of course, we'll start the show with the Daily Mix Show and then segue into us. Ryan Castle will be there, and the new originals will be taking the stage. We've got the Barbershop Quartet joining us once again. It is going to be a great night. The show will be aired on KISW.
Yep.
So you can check it out.
We did not know that until today.
Well, we asked.
Because they're like, we're just going to rip the language. And Castle's like, hey, man, we're broadcasting this. And Miles and I both said, well, we didn't do it last year. He's like, yes, we did.
And I said, we did? And
yeah, I had no recollection of it.
I don't either. But either way, it was a great time last year.
We didn't know, because I want to say one time we've done it. It was not broadcast. It was something. There was something we did that wasn't broadcast. I don't remember. So you get a little looser with the mouth. You know what I mean? And then he's
it always was. But then last year it changed kind of the setup of it. So I'm with you. I didn't think that was being broadcast either.
We found out it was.
Yep. On sale tomorrow, 10 a.m. All the details are at KISW.com. It's going to be a great night. So hope to see you down there for Live Day once again this time. Showbox Soto, Friday night, December 13th. Also, a chance for you today to win tickets to see Disturbed as they come to town next year, May 5th, Climate Pledge Arena. What they told us to do was pick a time during the show, give you that time, then we'll give you the code word. You text that code word to 206-803-ROCK. We have come to terms with a time today.
After much debate.
Will be around 4:20. That's what we figured out. We'll give you that code word.
Is it Cinco Disturbo?
Yeah, I guess it would be Cinco Disturbo.
That is May 5th, isn't it?
Yeah. Cinco Disturbo.
Cinco Disturbo, man.
I say that's all we call it from now until the time that show hits.
Yeah, Castle will love that.
Oh, sure it will.
Cinco Disturbo.
Is that, you know what? Is that Mexican place still open near Climate Pledge, or they closed down?
Which one?
Pesos?
Yeah, is Pesos still open?
I don't know. I've not been there.
I don't think they. I don't think.
It was a great spot.
Yeah, well,
that's got to still be there. I know there's another one right next to the arena that I've been to a couple times.
Aqua? No, not Aqua. The tequila bar.
Yeah,
it's right by there.
Oh, yeah, I've been in that joint.
Pesos Kitchen and Lounge, permanently closed.
Oh, no kidding. That was a staple.
That was a great.
Yes, it was.
That brunch was popping.
The tiles, the plastic plants everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there at nighttime, there's always hot chicks.
The peach-colored paint, all the things that make you think like you're in actual Mexico. That was all right there. Oh, well. Get your tacos somewhere else, then head over to Disturbed at Climate Pledge Arena.
That's what the sign on the door says. Get your tacos somewhere else.
Miles, you should run a defunct stand. Exactly. Get your tacos somewhere else, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Stand out in front of the
bastards
door.
coming by.
Closed.
We're doing burgers now.
Yes. And today is the game, the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We will spin that category wheel, and you are either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. As you stated so eloquently, Steve, so far our biggest dummy has been Pam. It took Pam 13 questions to get one right. She's been our champion for a while, so hopefully you don't do as bad as Pam. The last few weeks, we've had some pretty smart contestants. on Big Dummy. As far as no one's been taking it like 8 questions deep.
Yeah, a lot of one and dones last week.
So that's always good news. And when we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. And wouldn't it be great, the last time we asked you, to have something named after you?
Yeah.
Just based on your life and things you've accomplished. And look, man, it's Edgar Martinez has a street in downtown Seattle. There's all kinds of things that, you could have your name on, from, Fred Hutchinson and having a cancer hospital.
Sure.
There's great things out there. Then there are not so good things like diseases, maybe a dump or a landfill. You could be named for a jail or a rehab center, and those were your choices. So here's how the voting shook out. If you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live, coming in at 4th place, 17% of you said, you know what, I would like a jail named after me. So where you are incarcerated.
That was the bottom of the list?
That was the very last choice.
To me, I'm like, that's the obvious choice. I guess not.
Yes. In 3rd place, with only 18% of the vote, you said you'd like your name to be associated with a dump or a landfill. So it would be, the Mike Hawk dump or a landfill, so to speak. Then in 2nd place, 32% of you said a rehab center.
All right.
So you would want to be named after a rehab, and just barely squeaking at rehab. Believe it or not, disease was the number 1 pick at 33%.
I think I'm the exact opposite of that poll.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but that's how they shook out. Yesterday, we were talking about food, how food basically had done you dirty in your lifetime. We get this story today, hot off the press. A woman is suing a California eatery over food she claims was way too spicy. And her case will actually head to jury next summer. Harjeline Wela, a neurologist in San Jose, filed her complaint last July after dining at the Coupe de Thai and consuming an appetizer called Dragon Balls, described on the website as spicy chicken balls fried with mint, shallot, green onion, cilantro, chili, and rice powder and served hot. In the suit, she says once she saw the word spicy, she asked servers at the restaurant if they were able to make it a little bit milder, and the server agreed. But when the dish came out and she consumed it, she felt her entire mouth, the roof of her mouth, her tongue, her throat, and her nose burn like fire. She said in her complaint that her eyes and nose watered, and she began coughing. And she and a friend said that they were dining with asked for a dairy drink, yogurt, anything else. No milk, ice cream, yogurt, sour cream, or any dairy product was provided or offered, according to the suit. She then drank an entire glass of coconut water and more water, but the burning did not subside. They say the Thai chili spice used to make it, that made were inside the balls, were a little hotter than the normal batch that they get. So they admitted the fact that this was too spicy. But apparently this went on for 24 hours, the burning and everything else in her mouth. So, taking a little page off of yesterday's question, our poll today will be to eat one of the following things. We discovered some things that were very interesting yesterday on the show that we were not aware of. One of those things is that pig nipples occasionally appear in food. And we started the conversation with Ted talking about chicharrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that oftentimes you can find a nipple in your chicharron.
Or hair.
Or a hair.
Hair. Well, hair, not
hair.
nipples.
Hair on the chicharron.
Right. The bacon was where the nipples came in.
Here's where we started. And then we ended up finding out that slabs of bacon often contain nipples.
And when we finally saw what the nipples on your bacon look like, if you eat bacon, I am certain that you too have eaten pig nipples.
Yes. They're very distinct looking. They look like nipples.
But you just
I've never
didn't
seen that in
think
my
about
life.
it. Are you sure?
I'm thinking about it
It's
right
like,
now.
'cause you just
I am
you separate your
absolutely-
bacon.
unless I was-
It looks like what it looks like, but you don't really give it a thought. It's because it still
Maybe under
looks
the age
like
of
part of the bacon.
Maybe under the age of 12. But after that, I'm pretty sure I've never had a nipply piece of
I
bacon.
think you're in denial. I think you are in denial.
I am not in denial. I know for a fact I've never had nipple
You
bacon.
have had nipply bacon. I guarantee you.
I've never had nipple bacon. But
You
I'm
can't
thinking
say
about-
never on that.
You don't know.
You didn't even know there was nipples on bacon till yesterday.
And then when we saw what it looked like, and like I said, if you go to Denny's, if they've cooked it for you, you got no way of knowing. I'm telling you, you've had some Denny's nipply bacon.
The only way it could have snuck in is in a BLT or something where the bacon was a cheeseburger.
Either way, yeah.
But I'm saying that
bacon bits,
knowing that
Which are just the nipples. That is not
you're
true.
Mr. Loaded Baked
Yeah.
Potato.
Okay, so choice number one is you're going to eat a handful of pig nipples. All right, I'll cook them how you will.
Yeah.
But a handful of pig nipples, that's what you're going to eat. Choice number 2. Steve, I don't know why you got into this conversation. I cannot remember the context of it. But you tried to figure out the number of fruit flies that it would take to actually make a hamburger patty.
Mike was saying something about fruit flies, and I don't know why I connected it to a hamburger patty. Somehow it all made sense in the moment, but then we had a listener who did the math for us, and I believe it was
400 and some thousand.
465,000 fruit flies would make, I believe, like an average 6-ounce burger or something like that.
So choice number 2 will be a fruit fly burger. You can have, now you got to eat all this. This is, you're cleaning your plate. You're going to get a sticker when you're done. Then we find out that a pig's butt can also appear in food. Where, might you ask? Ham. And we saw a picture that Ted pulled up of a ham with a butthole directly
clear as day
in the middle of the ham, like where the bone might be. If a bone-in ham, like where the leg would be. Not this one. This was a straight butthole ham. So choice number 3, you'll eat some ham butt. And then, of course,
which you probably already have.
Choice number 4, which might win as it always does, and I can't figure this one out, liver and onions.
I'm going a handful of pig nipples, man. I mean, look, because there's a good chance I've already eaten them. The idea of it bothers me, but if you literally just cut off the nipples and fry them up like you do bacon, it's like a hand of bacon bits. I'm sure it tastes about the same. Like, if I didn't tell you it's a handful of pig nipples, you wouldn't know. You'd be like, ooh, that's some crunchy bacon. Then I tell you, then you punch me in the face. But that's why I'm going pig nipples, because based on my belief that I've had them before, I know it just tastes like bacon.
All right, I'm going to go fruit fly burger.
You're going to fruit fly burger?
I think it's going to have a lot of protein to it. Worst. It's going to have a nice crunch. I'll put some cheese on there, lettuce, tomato, the regular condiments. I mean, the only thing that changes in my burger is going to be the patty, which is made out of fruit flies. Ted, you got a horse in the race here?
I think I'm with Thrill, man.
I knew it.
Handful of pig nipples?
Yeah.
I just feel like I've probably eaten one and thought it was just a little piece of bacon on the end.
That's what I'm saying. I guarantee
Well, the nipples are fatty, right?
I don't know. Once you cook them, I mean, bacon's
so bacon
fatty.
fat, typically, like when you think of pork belly and you think of it's pretty tasty when it's fried up and done right.
Yeah.
That's up to you, though. So pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions. Those are your choices. Eat one. That is our Men's Room poll. And you can vote now if you follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live.
I'm not going to read the different restaurants. People are pretty positive that you've had pig nipple. But like, if you go to this place, I guarantee you've had a pig nipple. If you've been to this place, I guarantee.
Well, butchers, please, you cut those off, right? I mean, if you're out there and you're a butcher.
No, I mean, they even said, we talked to, well, not talked to, but she texted in. And we had another guy texted in this morning, or emailed this morning. But the idea was like, look, we cut the bacon. And in this particular case, a woman that texted in said, we set the nipply strips of bacon to the side so that we have a better presentation, okay? But if you are a bad customer, or, you know, then you still get your pound of bacon, but it's the one with the nipples. Or if you specifically request the pig nipply bacon, if that is your thing, they'll have it for you. But yeah, so I guarantee you, man.
Well, okay, but back to the nipple. The nipple is skin. So that it would be skin on bacon. Correct? Is there such a thing as skin? Do we get a pack of bacon that has skin, pig skin on it?
I mean, not really, but they just severed through the nipple. Those nipples are huge, man.
All right.
So it's
okay. Well,
like the inside of your nipple's not the same as the outside, much like the rest of your body. So once they trim it off, it's bacon.
Okay. Before they do what they do to a football, all right, whatever they do to football to get it where it is,
yeah.
You know, however they polish it or whatever they do to the leather.
Footballs aren't actually pigskin, though.
They're not. So when it first started out, these were not made. Is it cow skin?
I
think it's cows
back
now,
in the day, but
yeah.
it's definitely cow now.
Okay, all right. Because I was just wondering. I mean, you think of how tough that is. You would think you would know if that's pig skin that you're chewing through, but I guess it's not pig actually.
Yeah, it's just inner nipple now.
Leather, synthetic leather, rubber, and plastic.
All right. So it must have started.
The mighty pig skin.
At one point in time, you could actually take that ball home, cut it up, and make chicharrones.
Somebody here, Miles, says, why don't you have a fruit fly burger with pig nipple bacon?
Well, I wouldn't know. It would be
exactly.
It would be hidden in there. All right, the game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant, ready to play the big game?
Hello, Cheyenne. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Big Dummy. Hi, gentlemen.
Hola.
Cheyenne, sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Cheyenne, welcome to Big Dummy. Our Men's Room poll, eat one. Are you going for a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions?
I'm going pig nipples.
Pig nipples.
I'm right there with you, man.
Happy to have you on the team.
Team pig nipple. I mean, somebody here says, look, man, if you get a whole pork belly, guaranteed it's going to have nipples.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, it's the pork belly. That's where their nipples are. So
Yeah, before you cook it, you take off the nipples and you score it.
is there like, if I go to, I don't know, Williams-Sonoma, and they'll have spatulas and they'll have tongs, I'm like, do you have like a pork denippler? Is there any specific tool for me to denipple my pork products?
It's a knife.
A knife. Okay. There
Yeah,
it is.
Mike's right.
You asking for a knife, son? Follow me.
You worked at a kitchen,
by the
dude.
way.
They're called knives.
I was going to say, by the way, we'll hopefully see you guys for live day, too, or live night.
Oh, yeah?
Are you coming into town?
Probably the night before.
All right, very cool, man.
Oh, well, perfect.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see you up front.
Oh, yeah, that's where I stake my spot, man.
Yeah.
Oh, do you get to park out front, too?
No.
Why not? You don't have a handicap tag?
No, because I Uber everywhere. So.
Okay.
All right.
That makes a lot of sense then.
Cheyenne, did you just put something in your mouth?
I'm eating biscuits from Red Lobster.
Nice.
Did you get them at Red Lobster, or did you make them at home in the pack?
No, I DoorDash them, so they're from Red Lobster.
You basically just DoorDash the Chesapeake biscuits.
Cheddar Bay.
Yes.
Cheddar Bay.
A large quantity of them, but yes, to make it worthwhile.
How many do you get to make it worthwhile?
12.
12?
Did you get anything else to eat?
No, I did not.
All right.
I wasn't
It's
wasn't super hungry that night.
It's just
Do me a favor and stop chewing and talking. You're going to choke on those biscuits. Like I'm talking to my mom.
Yes, I'm aware of the stories with your mom, and in honor of her, I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you
Ted's
can hear
not
how
there to
quick,
save you.
You could hear how quickly I went, is there something in your mouth?
Cheyenne choked on pig nipples. That's what I heard.
Tell you what, fry up some of those nipples and put them in a Cheddar Bay biscuit.
I was honestly thinking that when he said he got the Cheddar Bay biscuit.
Yeah.
I seriously, man, fry up some pig nipples, which is not my average thought.
That's a pound of bacon BLT. Chances are there's a nipple in there.
A lot of nipples. All right, Cheyenne, here is your question. What was Dr. Frankenstein's first name?
Igor? I don't think that's it.
Doug.
Not Doug.
Victor.
That is right. Victor. Or Victor, yes. I think anyone just called him Vic. You know, Vic Frankenstein. Go to the weird stuff.
He's got the dead guy in the fridge.
Then the dead bodies with square heads. Quick question about Frankenstein. You got all these different body parts, you put it together, and think it's struck by lightning, you've brought it to life. That is impressive. Yeah. The only thing I would ask my buddy Vic is, like, what's up with the square head, bro? Like,
When's the last time that you put a brain inside of an empty skull and then sewed the head back together?
That's funny you should ask, Michael.
Maybe the brain was just a little bit bigger than the skull, so he had to leave the top part off. Quick question in our man. He brought somebody back from the dead.
Actually, I went to high school with a dude. It would have been his head. I mean, they call him Frankenhead. I mean, that was his nickname.
I went to high school with a guy that they had to, I don't know if this is legal, but they basically had to take out all the padding.
And his helmet?
Yeah. He had the biggest helmet we could order. And I mean, he was a large man.
So what's the point of the helmet at that point? There's no padding inside of it.
Well, you still got to wear a helmet. You know what, Mike? I'll be honest with you.
That's what he said.
He was huge, but he was a big pansy. So he never played anyhow. That helmet never saw any action. Remember one of the coaches once said, will you stop drinking all the water?
Wow.
Yeah, man.
By the way, Thrill, I've always wanted to share a large glass of eggnog with you and then make everyone else deal with the aftermath, so I hope to do that while I'm there.
Are you like me?
Well, I enjoy what happens to everyone else in my own...
You're saying you like smelling other people's
So in other
ass.
words, you are like me. Okay, I dig it.
You know what, Cheyenne? Go start eating those biscuits again.
Hopefully you'll choke before you get here.
All right.
All right, Cheyenne, your question. Dr. Brown's puppy in Back to the Future 2 was named after what astronomer?
Was it Isaac Newton?
Galileo.
Copernicus. Copernicus the dog. Cheyenne, question number 3 for you. What is the core in most pencils made from?
Sand?
What was your guess?
Sand, and I really don't know, but I had to give a guess.
Lead? Graphite.
Oh, graphite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not actual lead.
I hated that. I like the Ticonderogas.
All right, question number 4. Which first lady created the slogan, "Just Say No," for her drug awareness campaign after her husband flooded the streets with it?
Betty Ford.
Nancy Reagan?
Nancy Reagan.
Question 5. Look at all this crack. So addictive and cheap.
My husband's going to flood the streets, and then I'm going to tell you, just say no, so we can throw your ass in jail.
That's what I'm saying. That one press conference he gave where it's all sitting on the desk was basically like, you shouldn't try it, but it's cheap and awesome.
And it's all over the place. It's coming over the border.
Nancy Reagan's a legend.
The throat goat. All right, the question, Nick Carter was a member of which boy band?
That was the Backstreet Boys, wasn't it?
Boom. You got
Yes,
it,
you did.
Very good. More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803.
Amazon fall favorites are here to make you say, with low prices on home, beauty, and fashion brands like Amazon Essentials. So hold on to your pumpkin spiced whatevers and save on fall favorites at Amazon.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Feeling overwhelmed? Struggling with mental health shouldn't be the norm. At Mindful Therapy Group, we specialize in connecting you with compassionate therapists that can support you through stress, anxiety, ADHD, and so much more. With in-person and telehealth appointments available, we can get you seen in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group accepts most health insurances, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to start your mental health journey today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
3 Rock.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dummy.
Maybe that's the plan.
That's the one.
206-803 Rock, who is our next contestant, ready to play the big game.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Matt. Goodbye, Matt. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. Matt, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Okay. All right, Matt, our Men's Room poll, you're going to eat one. Are you eating a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly hamburger or burger, ham, butter, liver, and onions?
I'll go for the pig nipples. I mean, it's all the skin anyways, right? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure it tastes like bacon. Like, I've never eaten bacon and thought, is it just me? Does this taste like nipples to you? Like, bacon just tastes like bacon.
I'm going to do that one day.
What's that?
Just with a buddy. You know, I don't care what we're eating. Just go, hey, man, does this remind you of the taste of a nipple?
Now, how do you respond if he says, well, yeah? Well, then you got follow-up questions, brother.
Or we pound it out and just be like, oh, I guess we are Eskimo brothers.
I've been with her, too. All right. Hang on. Shoot. Hold on. There we go. All right, Matt. Oh, God damn it. Sorry, having a bad computer moment there. All right, Matt, here is your first question. Which state has the highest percentage of federal land? Ooh.
God, I think I have like two states that I'm like on the fence between. For some reason, Wyoming comes to mind, and then also Texas because it's huge. But I'm gonna go with my gut and say Wyoming.
I'll say Alaska.
What are you saying, Ted?
Nevada.
Nevada. Think about all the testing
all
they
the
did. Like,
bases.
yeah,
sure.
we don't need people around when we test this, that, and the other.
I mean, that's part of the reason Black Rock City exists for Burning Man.
Yeah. Your question, what is the capital of Wales? Ted is on it. Ted is freaking on
Ted would know this.
it. You've heard of it, you just don't think of it.
Manchester, I don't know.
Cardiff.
Okay.
Cardiff, Wales.
Manchester's in England, dude.
I wasn't going to bring it up. And New Hampshire.
Yeah. I knew I had no chance of getting that, so.
All right, your question. The coxswain is a position in what water sport?
In what water what? Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, the coxswain is a position in what water sport?
Water polo?
No, rowing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not called rowing, Miles. It's called crew.
Oh, is it really called crew?
Yeah. You have a crew team.
Well, I know it's a crew team, but like if I called it rowing, would they be like,
They say rowing at the Olympics.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crew team sounds redundant.
No. Do they? They don't call it rowing, do they?
I think they do.
Yeah. Well, they don't call it the
Ted,
crew.
you might just be cooler than everybody else, all right? Your cool world of weird
I just watched the whole movie on the UW. I watched the documentary on it.
Oh, yeah.
UW crew team.
The team crew is used in American sports and colleges to designate the sport of rowing.
That sounds like.
So does it mean the same thing?
It does. So in other words, I guess here in the States, instead of calling it rowing, we call it crew. Everywhere else in the world, they just call it rowing.
So Motley Crue is just guys that play metal in a boat.
That is correct. And I heard that Vince Neil, biggest coxswain on the crew.
It sounds redundant. You might as well say, group squad.
I'll swear to God, I only know this because different sports have different jackets. So, like football, you have the Letterman jacket. Baseball guys always had the nice shiny jackets.
Yeah.
The crew team always had like these cool little windbreakers, and they would say like DeMatha Crew or Maryland Crew.
Somebody here says, ask Danny V. He goes to a rowing gym called Row House.
Called Row House?
Yeah. He's a stationary row.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, I was
rowing, dude.
Hey, look, I was wrong. I was just talking about the
you
jacket.
were right and wrong. Like, we're fine who called it rowing, but you were correct that they called it crew.
That is a Ted Smith thing, though. Man, those jackets are friggin' badass.
Yeah, I was always jealous.
I like your jacket.
I know.
All right, Matt, your question. Who replaced Curly of the Three Stooges after he had a stroke in 1946? That's news to me, too.
I don't feel bad not knowing this. It's a little before my time. What is it? Curly something and Mo. Mo. I don't know.
Shemp Howard.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that name.
The only Shep I know is Shep Smith.
That's Shep. This was Shemp. S-H-E-M-P. Yeah, Shemp.
What happened to Shep Smith?
I don't know. Didn't we interview him years ago?
Yeah, in Baltimore. He was awesome.
He was
Very
real
nice.
fired up, man. I remember that. I enjoyed him. But that was Shep, not Shemp. All right, your question. In motor racing, what does a yellow flag mean?
It means for everyone to, hit because there's, an accident or something.
There's a term for it.
Oh.
It's actually the same term used at a light.
Yeah, and it's yellow.
Caution?
There you go.
And I don't want to be technical, but I will. You're not always allowed to pit under caution. They have to open the pit for you.
Yeah, I've been doing this all day.
Crew, man.
I got a wealth of knowledge.
right, well, I was just educated. Coxswain is pronounced coxswain.
I like coxswain better.
I like coxswain.
Like your coxswain in the wind.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola. If your name's Matt, call in day.
Yeah, Matt, sober, not sober.
Currently sober for a change.
All right, good for you, man. All right, man, you're going to eat one. Will it be a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, a ham butt, or liver and onions?
Let's go with the nipples.
Pig nipples for the win again.
All right.
People really like it. This should be something they serve.
Based on this poll, like, dude, just
you
get the
might
pig
have
nipples.
eaten one in a hot dog. We already determined that.
Well, you've eaten a lot of things in a hot dog. And that's probably the best of it. All right, Matt.
Could you imagine if you knew where the meat was in the very hot dog that you were eating?
Just where it was on the body.
Exactly. Where
Every bite that you take.
Yeah, it's like, that's penis.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, your question. What is the capital of New Zealand?
Auckland.
Christchurch?
Nope.
It's not Auckland. It's Christchurch.
Wellington.
Oh,
they have
Wellington.
Ballpark Franks now with more nipples. I'd give it a try.
They plump when you cook them.
That's exact. Now we know why. If you just stare at them right.
I'll tell you what, those commercials worked on me. When I was a kid, we demanded ballparks.
Yeah, absolutely. Same exact reason.
Oh, they plump when you cook them.
Yeah. Are you seriously just noticing that now?
No, I'm just back to the noise conversation.
Right. Did they make noise?
Yes, they make noise.
No!
I don't think ballpark Franks did
not
not
known
make
for the
noise.
noise.
They plump when you cook them.
But did it make noise when it...
Right.
Yeah, they don't go pop.
Well, no, listen. Well, if you do it wrong, we were just having a conversation. Foods that are known for making noise, right?
Foods that make noise.
So, like Rice Krispies, Pop Rocks, and fajitas. And we can't think of anything else.
Soda when you pour it.
So when I was a kid, I told you, it sounds sick and twisted, but my mom would butterfly a hot dog.
Oh,
and then she'd press her fork on it. But first she'd go, do you want to hear the piggy squeal?
Right. So...
Oh, my God.
Everybody sit here.
Come here.
My mom's so nice, but like as a
She
kid,
is.
it's like, yeah, make them squeal, Mom. Make them squeal.
Can we kill it?
Kill it.
She should have watched my cousin.
She would have let him kill the squirrel.
I know.
Go ahead, Sammy. Right. Kill the squirrel.
Kill it good. All right, Matt, here's your question. What is the name of the production company founded by Oprah Winfrey in 1986?
Oh, it's Harpo.
Harpo it is. Very good. Big W is the game. 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Justin, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, still work.
All right, Justin, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, you're going to eat one. Will it be a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver, and onions?
So I know the pig nipples are Kermit approved, but I'm going to go with liver and onions.
Liver and onions.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
I'm debating right now if I'd eat the fruit fly burger first or the liver and onions. I might go fruit fly
Can you
burger.
imagine chewing liver and onions?
No.
I mean, I just can't. Would you cut off your finger?
What's that?
Speaking of making a pig squeal, I guarantee you if Kermit got his hands on some pig nipples, she would squeal.
Yes. Thank you for that. All right, Justin, here's your question. How many horizontal rows of stars are there on the U.S. flag?
Let's see here. 13, 50. So...
Doing the math, I dig it.
So vertical would be 10 across, 5 down.
9. Ooh.
Oh, it's an alternating pattern. It is, isn't it?
Yep. Just let it hit you.
9 and 11. Great. Fantastic.
Justin, what gas is used to pressurize modern tennis balls? It also makes up the majority of the air that we breathe.
Let's see here. Argon's in your windows, right?
Yep. Hopefully.
All right. Let's see.
The majority of the air that we breathe. Keeping you alive right now. so little respect. It's like 82 to 88% of the air that we breathe. And nobody cares about it. Oh, no. It's doing the heavy lifting, but you know. What was your guess?
Nitrogen.
There you go.
Oh, nice job. Nice job.
Indeed.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Aaron, sober or not sober?
Sober for now.
All right, Aaron, welcome to Big Dummy. Our men's room poll, you're going to eat one. Are you taking the handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions?
And I got to go with the liver and onions.
Oh, my God.
Did you eat that growing up?
No, I've never tried any of those.
Oh, man.
We should almost let you pick again.
Oh, man.
I mean, there's a reason it's competing against a fruit fly hamburger. You know?
I still want to try it again as an adult.
I mean, you can.
I want to apologize real quick in advance. T-Mobile forgot I'm paying for premium services. Cut me out a couple times.
Okay. All right.
So you might lose me.
All right.
I like the heads up, though. All right. Your question. Sierra Leone, where Miles is the future king. Sierra Leone has direct access to what ocean?
Miles.
Persian Gulf.
Miles gets to lord over the first 20 miles of this ocean before it hits international waters. One day, when he is king.
Well, it's only going to be one of two.
Or three.
I'm not that smart. Persian Gulf.
Okay.
Ocean.
That was a great guess. The Atlantic Ocean.
Now,
okay.
Are you considering the Antarctic Ocean the Antarctic Ocean?
I'm not, but scientists seem to. So I just feel like I should agree.
Okay. Is it still really? I thought they Plutoed that. I'm pretty sure
I thought they brought it back.
They Plutoed that.
When we grew up,
Yes,
there were 4 oceans. And then at some point that I was not in school, right? I want to say we were already on the air. We're doing research
the Arctic
about something.
Ocean is definitely an ocean.
I'm like, you're an ocean.
But Antarctica.
No, the
Ocean.
Antarctica or the South Ocean.
I think they Plutoed that.
The Southern Ocean, also known as the Antarctic Ocean.
Yeah, okay. So it's just a name change. It's crew to rowing.
Most recently named ocean.
What year did they name it? 'Cause I swear to God,
See, the list I'm looking at says
2000.
Okay. All right. We weren't there for it, man. We didn't know.
Yeah.
There's no reason we would know.
Why didn't they put that in the news?
Times are changing, Miles.
Thank you. Like, just put it on the news. Like, for everyone who's not in school, there's a new freaking ocean, man.
They didn't discover it yet?
Right.
What the hell's that?
Yeah. Why in the hell would they go down there? It's nothing but penguins. The hell, they don't want to go down there.
Did they just, I mean, it was part of the Atlantic and or the Pacific. So
Yeah.
they just kind
Or
of
the
like,
Indian.
right. Did they just like draw a line and say, okay, up to here?
Kind of what I'm wondering for some of these is like, where's the barrier at?
A lot of time, well, Pacific Atlantic, pretty easy. I
Typically
think.
the Capes.
Is it?
Yeah.
You got North America and South America kind of blocking their flow.
Well, isn't that like the awesome thing to see in South Africa? Because like the two oceans come together.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'll be seeing that while I'm eating a Baconator.
What about like the Indian Ocean?
I don't really get their deal.
We don't recognize the Indian Ocean
I
here.
mean, I know it's there, but I'm like, what's the real separator between it and the other oceans?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's some states that don't have a river to separate them. Sometimes you just make up arbitrary.
Technically, I think it'd be the Ring of Fire. So as it continues
It's like
down.
an imaginary line set.
Yeah, so like the
different countries.
Nobody's talking to you, Aaron.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, Aaron.
All right, Aaron, since you brought it up, here's your question. What shapes are used in Venn diagrams?
Can you repeat that?
What shapes are used in Venn diagrams? A Venn, I guarantee you've seen one.
I probably have, but I don't know the reference. I don't know.
Just guess a
Circles,
shape.
I don't know.
Boom!
Okay, you do know, apparently.
So you know the Venn diagram, right?
No.
I know.
Hold on, let me do this.
Oh, is that the 3 circles?
Yeah, the 3 circles to
find
show
out
you
all
how
the
things...
I just did not know the name of it.
Yeah.
I only recognized it recently because of memes.
Right, because
There's so many memes there.
Yeah. So that's it.
More Big Dummy on the way, 206-803-ROCK.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the difficulty out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our compassionate therapists specialize in helping you navigate stress, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, and so much more. With both in-person and telehealth appointments available, you can get the support you need in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group also accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Mindful mental health providers offer services for children, teens, adults, and seniors seeking individual, family, or couples therapy. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com or call 562-MINDFUL to get started today.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Amazon fall favorites are here to make you say, with low prices on home, beauty, and fashion brands like Amazon Essentials. So hold on to your pumpkin spiced whatevers and save on fall favorites at Amazon.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday athletic gifts like bikes, tents, and outdoor gear. You'll have money left over for a premium yoga mat so you can try to touch your toes by New Year's. Almost there. Or snowshoes so you can hike to your super secret spot to find the perfect tree. Aha! Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hey, what's the easiest way to find out what channel the game's on? Sports on What? Subscribe to the Sports on What app and quickly find the channel for every provider. Satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel the game is on, and you can too. Download today.
99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
James Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
You dare. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Patrick, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Patrick, welcome to Big Dummy. Our men's room poll, Patrick. Pick one to eat. A handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions.
Give me the nipples.
Give me the nipples.
Surprised no one's picked ham butt yet.
I think, I don't know if you saw
You just got to eat the butt.
Right, just the butt.
Problem. There's something about staring at the stink star that I don't want to have to deal with.
That's what throws the whole thing off. You can say it's pig butt, you're like, I don't care. But
Right.
then when that is part of it, you're like, I care.
Right.
Now
I'm
I
telling
care.
you, just take a little fun-sized Baby Ruth right in that thing. Eat it out.
All right, Patrick, your first question, multiple choice. What is a female kangaroo called? A hopper, a flyer, a boxer, or a jenny? Hopper, flyer, boxer, or jenny? What is a female kangaroo called? Dad, I don't like to look on your face.
The last one.
The jenny, not the jenny.
The Sheila.
The
Boxer?
Flyer.
Flyer. That's what you were calling her last night. We were doing shots. You called it the hoppy bitch.
You've got a happy bitch over there. All right, your question.
Hoppy skank.
In what city is Boeing's headquarters?
Renton.
What's that?
Renton.
Charleston?
Columbia?
Nope.
Seattle.
Nope.
Chicago.
Everett.
It was in Chicago until
All right.
2022. Now it's in Arlington, Virginia.
Oh.
Because everything is moving to Arlington. Didn't Amazon move their second headquarters there, I believe?
I think so.
I think they opened it.
There was a couple areas they were, trying to figure out.
All right, let's see here. Your question, what brand of cigarettes were a major sponsor of Formula One racing? And my future...
Marlboro?
What's that?
Marlboro?
Marlboro's correct.
Yeah, man. I missed a Marlboro car.
Me too. You always recognize it. Kind of cool. As a smoker, I'm like, I don't know who you are, but I hope you win.
So they did the NASCAR thing. They said no more tobacco endorsements.
Yeah, I believe that is the case.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Okay. So you can still have a beer sponsor, right?
That's what I was saying. You can still have alcohol. You just can't have tobacco.
Can't have tobacco.
Well, you can't sponsor the whole thing, right? Because the NASCAR was the Winston Cup Series forever.
Right.
But I feel like there's still...
Okay,
is
so
there not like a Skoal NASCAR?
Okay, so you can sponsor a car. You just cannot be the primary sponsor in the
that
whole
makes
thing.
sense.
Okay.
I am kind of just spitballing. I'm not positive.
Yeah, but it sounded good, so we're going to roll with it until everyone out there corrects us on time. Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Tom, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, Tom, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our poll, you're going to eat one. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver and onions.
Probably liver and onions.
I knew
it's
it.
only real food.
I knew
The
it.
pig nipples are part of real food, brother. We have determined if you've eaten bacon, pork belly, anything like that, they're not usually separated and advertised as pig nipples, but you've eaten pig nipples. I mean, they're food.
Oh, okay.
Would you buy bacon bits
I
if it
saw,
said
one,
these are
I
made?
saw a nipple chicharron
Right.
on Google.
Exactly. I don't know if I'd eaten that one. Would you eat bacon bits if they said, look, people always wondered, is it 100% pork? Yes, they are. We trim the nipples off of the rest of the bacon. That's all they are. And we cook them up. It looks exactly the same. It tastes exactly the same. It just says with pig nipples.
No.
All right, so it's the advertising. I got you. All right, your question. How many dice are used in a standard game of backgammon by each player?
I think that's 6.
3, 2, 2. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I misread that. That was Vince Neal. That's the answer.
Uh-huh.
If you want, I can rearrange
wow.
your buttons.
It's the Big Dummy Daily Double. Wow. Wow.
All right, Tom, you ready? We have an audio daily double for you. Now, one thing that our show is well known for, and my parents are proud of this, is that we have a very large audio file of different creatures, from people to cats to birds, farting. All right? So what we're going to do is play you the fart of a creature, and then multiple choice. I want you to tell me, do you believe this is the fart of an elephant, the fart of a hippopotamus, the fart of a giraffe, or the fart of a lion? So here it is. Damn. So that fart, do you believe that was an elephant, a hippopotamus, a giraffe, or a lion?
I think that was an elephant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, clearly a rhino.
Play it again, Mike, and listen closer.
Oh, it's a hippo, isn't it?
That's an obvious hippo fart.
Yeah, it's hippo. I can see that tail spinning like a helicopter.
Man, that's a lot of fun. All right, Tom, your next question. Formosa is the former name of what country? Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, or Taiwan? Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, or Taiwan, formerly known as Formosa.
Taiwan.
Oh, nice job, Tom. He doesn't know his farts, but he knows his geography.
Davis Big Dummy, 206-803.
Big Dummy! Hello, Dane. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, guys.
Hola. Dane, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober.
All right, Dane, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, men's room poll, what are you eating? Pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver and onions?
I'm going to go straight up with liver and onion because I straight up like that.
There you go. Man, oh, man. Do you make it at home?
I haven't in years. I mean, it's been like a decade.
Okay, so you really do like it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Dane. Here is your question. What Disney movie, released in 1991, was the first to be nominated for Best Picture?
Let me think. 91.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't be like Lion King or anything. That was later. I'm going to get... I don't even know. Because I was only 1 year old then. I don't remember the releases.
That's your own fault for being young. Should have told your parents to get to it sooner. Yeah.
I don't know. Sleeping Beauty.
Wasn't it The Lion King?
It was not The Lion King.
It was not The Lion King.
This is the first one.
I remember seeing The Lion King when I was like 4 years old. So
Little Mermaid.
Not The Little Mermaid.
It's animated, yeah?
Yes, this movie was huge. I never saw it because it doesn't appeal to me.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Oh, yeah. All right, your question. The phrase sticky wicket has its origins in what sport?
Sticky wickets in a sport. I'm a musician. This is not my roundhouse.
Ted is the only person I know who pretty religiously watches this sport.
Yeah.
In the U.S.
He's the only one who's got the channel.
Possibly
in the U.S. It's probably not soccer then, because that's more popular like internationally. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, football.
Cricket.
The fine sport of cricket.
I was going to give him a lot of hints.
What is cricket really called?
Jiminy.
Well, no, I was going to tell him the name of the channel is Willow, but that wouldn't help
That
him.
means nothing.
I could bring up Prem Yotish.
I don't even know that means.
He's like a psychic dude. If you watch, he's like, when I first got Willow, every third commercial was him.
Oh,
or
okay.
some type of brand of basami rice.
All righty then.
All right, Dane, since sports are obviously your thing, what sporting legend is nicknamed the Great One? He played hockey. I'll give you that guess.
I got nothing. I don't know. Bill Willers. I don't know. I'm making up names.
Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine playing hockey.
That'd be Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, my grandpa's name is Wayne, too. That's terrible.
Then you should have known. All right, your question. Who plays the character 11 on the TV show Stranger Things?
I have no idea. I should probably give up at this point. I am falling into you guys' trap.
There is no trap. We're just asking you a question to see if you know the answer.
No, I don't even. I've never even seen the show.
Okay, you said you're a musician. All right. She recently married John Bon Jovi's son.
even met Bon Jovi.
Bon John Jovi.
Bon John Jovi.
I haven't met him either. He's pretty famous.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Ugh.
It's her prerogative.
What an unfortunate name. All right. What
Sounds like she found her tenderoni, Miles.
That's right. What are the transducers on an electric guitar called?
The transducers on your electric. I mean, are you talking about the pickups?
Yes,
you are.
We're talking about.
There you go, Dane.
What else would they be? I'm saying he's a musician, so it's like, right, they're transducers.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 round.
Hello, Connor. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, Bichona.
Hola. Connor, you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober Connor. All right, Connor, you're going to eat one, a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions.
I'm taking liver and onions because that is good.
You really like liver and onions, huh?
Do you make it at home?
I do.
How bad does it
Bread
stick?
It's not as bad as you think, but I bread it up and kind of fry it like huge steak.
I don't think I've ever had it that way.
Do you live with other people?
Yeah, my dad, he likes nasty food, so that makes sense.
I was just going to ask. If people that don't like it, if you're cooking it, like, man,
I'm going somewhere else.
All right, let's see. Here's your question. In the sports world, what does the abbreviation NCAA stand for?
National National Collegiate Athletic Association.
One and done, Connor. Nice job.
All right, Connor, before we let you go, let's give you a 50-50 question. Let's see. What is larger, a herd or a flink of cows? What's larger, a herd or a flink?
A herd?
Oh, no, there's two herds in a flink.
How many does it take to make a flink?
Put it this way, a herd is two or more cows. That's it. So if you see two cows, that's a herd.
What's a flink?
Flink is 12 or more cows.
Oh, man. You guys got a flink out there.
Yeah, then you got like 2, 3 flinks of cows out there.
Nah, bro, I thought you said you had a herd. That's a flink. Come on now.
That's a good point.
Does this truck look like it hauls a flink?
Every cow farm is technically a flink farm.
If you have 12 or more.
Yes.
If
no
you
one's
have
take
11, I would say, okay, you have
one
a herd
passed
of cattle.
on.
Now you're back to a herd.
All right, yeah, I'll be like, honey, it's Saturday. I'm only going to have a flink of beer.
You know, I'm going to give that a try.
Try it.
Yeah, I promise
That's
you.
12 or more.
I promise you.
If she knows that.
But would you rather me have a herd of beer, right?
Yeah.
Or a flink of beer? I guarantee you she'd say, just have a flink. Be like, you know what? For you, baby, because I love you, I'm going to go get me a flink of beer.
Flink doesn't sound like a high number.
No, and herd, you imagine a ton of them, right?
Just having a flink of beer.
The quick flink. Just a quick flink of beer with the fellas.
Right.
I drink a flink.
Hello, Bill. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hello.
Bill, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, 32 years.
Oh, good for you, Bill. Nice work, man. Okay, Bill, our men's room poll, you're going to eat one. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions?
Oh, pig nipples all day.
Okay.
I'm right there with you,
All
Bill.
right.
You know, Bill, I want to get you a shirt that says pig nipples all day.
Maybe we'll have a festival and serve them.
Pig nipple festival?
Yeah.
Before we get started, I got to tell you guys something you will be amazed at.
All right.
I'm working up in northern Whatcom County all day today.
That's amazing.
I am
Turn on
amazed.
99
No, continue.
Turn on 99.9, and I'm getting classical music, and I'm thinking to myself, Miles and Thrill must have gone one toe over the line.
Maybe we did.
That was your thought.
That was my... No, anyway, go
You
ahead.
thought we got fired for smoking weed?
Oh, you did.
No.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. I would never do that.
All right, Bill. God, no. I never do that on the job. Ever. All right, Bill, your question. What color were highlighters originally?
Yellow.
It is yellow.
I tried to check it, but it didn't
One
work.
and done. Okay.
All right, hold on, Bill. Before we let you go, a true or false question for you. True or false, it's illegal to get married in Nebraska if you have an STD.
Absolutely.
That's true. It is technically illegal to get married in Nebraska if you have an STD. So what people do see is don't bring it up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what if you have herpes?
You couldn't get married.
You can't get married in Nebraska if you have herpes.
It's a place for you to move, is what I'm saying. Put it in your retirement.
What a deal.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I'll never have to pay that again?
Hey, man.
Hey, look, baby. I love you. I love you. You are wonderful. But, little technicality going on here. I am so sorry that we cannot get married. We can go on vacation if you want. No ring, no nothing.
I mean, I'd love to.
I want to so bad. Golly, this sucks. Nebraska.
I'm so sad. I'm going to go drink a flink of
You
beers.
are kidding me. This place is awesome.
Hello, Rebus. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, boys.
Hola. Rebus, are you sober or not sober?
Sober always, and I got an answer to your crew versus rowing question.
All right. Thank you, Rebus.
So my son was involved with Renton Rowing Center. So it's rowing before college and after college. It's crew during college.
Oh, all right. There we go.
I'll be done.
Like at DeMatha, we had a crew team. That was high school.
Yep. Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Your high school had a rowing team?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, yes. No, like everyone.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy.
They raced down the Potomac.
That'd be the Patty Mac.
Whoa.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I guess. I don't know.
Who did you row
I mean,
against
just-
yourself?
Yeah, how many rowing teams did you guys have?
But, I mean, right, you had to have like a I don't know if they were varsity JV, but like I'm sure the other Catholic schools had some crew teams.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Okay.
And my kid was rowing in high school, too. They just never called it crew. It was always just rowing.
Is he in college now?
No, he didn't really take to it too well, so now he's on strike from rowing.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I was going to say, my buddy's daughter did crew, and he was pumped because she got involved in a sport.
Yeah.
But it's kind of boring as the parent. And you basically just stand on a bridge for a long time just to see him one time at the finish line go under.
Yep.
And that's if you can actually spot them.
Yeah, right.
How long do those races usually last?
You got to be there at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
That's
So,
the one good thing about the cut through Montlake there is the fact that, or UW, you can actually sit on the side of the canal.
Oh, yeah, and watch them
come through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rebus, here is your question. The 42 NFL players with the most points in their careers all played what position?
Running back.
Kicker. Have some respect.
What'd I tell you, Ted?
I know.
I told you. That's it. Look, if you watch football, you just know it's a kicker. But if you ask someone directly, that's the last position that pops into anyone's mind.
Yeah.
All right, your question. In what month does the summer solstice occur in the southern hemisphere?
I'm going to say December then.
You got it. You got
Well
it.
done, Rebus.
Very good. Game is Big Dummy. If you'd like to be a contestant, coming up 206-8.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday athletic gifts like bikes, tents, and outdoor gear. You'll have money left over for a premium yoga mat so you can try to touch your toes by New Year's. Almost there. Or snowshoes so you can hike to your super secret spot to find the perfect tree. Aha! Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the difficulty out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our compassionate therapists specialize in helping you navigate stress, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, and so much more. With both in-person and telehealth appointments available, you can get the support you need in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group also accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Mindful mental health providers offer services for children, teens, adults, and seniors seeking individual, family, or couples therapy. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com or call 562-MINDFUL to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
803 Rock.
99.9 KISW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Turns to potatoes. Jesus. Talking delicious fish and chips. That is coming up right after the game known as Big Dummy, 206-803 Rock.
Yeah. Fish and chip.
Yeah. Fish and chips.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yes, and we are cold, Tony.
Yeah,
welcome
Tony.
to the men's room.
Yeah, let's just go with green crack.
Hey, Tony.
Anything else?
He's at a dispensary.
No, I'm thinking the green crack should do it. Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, let's go with green crack.
Yeah. Get some edibles, Tony.
Thank you.
You betcha, man. Yeah, of course.
Hang on, he's going to give out the number.
Oh, yeah. Let's get when we get back to Tony, we got to ask him about his green crack.
Put that credit card out in here.
Oh, no. So I was like, hang on, he's about to put his number out.
Hello, Ian. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey. Ian?
You, sir.
All right, let's try Phil. Hello, Phil. Welcome to the men's room.
How's it going, sir?
Hola. Phil, are you sober or not sober?
What was that?
Are you sober or not sober? I'm going to guess not sober, Phil.
No, not a little bit. Can I do a little quick baby shout out?
Sure.
My sister Danae works at Hand and Stone and Lacey, and shout out. So, other than that,
all right. Are you sober or not sober, Phil?
I've had a couple of drinks, and yeah.
Not sober.
Yeah.
She's helping you there. Not sober, yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Give me the one with the direct answer.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Our big tummy pull. You're going to eat one.
Yeah,
I hate to figure this out. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver, and onions, Phil.
I'm gonna go fruit fly burger.
All right. Okay, cool. Finally.
All right, Phil, here is your question. Who was the only fictional character in Time Magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the century? The only fictional character.
Only fictional.
I'd say at this point, been aware of him for about 35 years or so.
I literally have no idea. I'm going to guess Mary Poppins.
So it's not like Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny or any of that stuff.
No, we're talking influence.
How about Elmo?
From a cartoon.
Was it Elmo?
Elmo's not a bad call. Believe it or not, Bart Simpson.
I wondered if it was one of the
The
Simpsons.
Simpsons. All right.
Does he influence in a positive way?
It depends on your perspective.
Hey.
When I was younger, I'm like, sure. Kids act like jackasses, and he's giving them better ideas than TikTok is. Now, he never ate a Tide Pod, Mike.
That's true.
That's up.
Oh.
El Pardo.
All right, your question. A June bug is what type of insect?
Johnny Cash's wife.
It's what? It's not like a oh gosh, dang it. It's not like a mosquito. It's like a fly or like a beetle.
There we go.
All right, long way to home, but we got there. Okay.
Good.
Is that guy all right?
No.
I don't think so.
You say June bug, I think Uncle.
Yep, I'm tracking with you.
Right? Isn't that Snoop's uncle or somebody?
I believe so. All right. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, hola, bitches.
Hola. Tony, did you get your green crack?
Oh, dude, I am so sorry, you guys. I was in the middle of ordering up some goodies, and I heard you, but I had to finish the transaction.
No. You did, Tony, you did the right thing.
You did great. We appreciate what you ordered, and you seem like a very nice customer. All those things are good, man.
Tony, are you sober
good.
or not sober?
I am sober. I'm driving home. Just picked up some green crack because I'm going to go see Steve-O tonight up at the Mount Baker Theater.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Steve-O's at the Mount Baker Theater. That's awesome.
I know, right, Ted? Hey, LARP on. Just listened to the podcast last night, brother.
Oh, thanks, dude. That was a spicy one out of the boys.
Oh, dude, you guys were on one. I loved it.
All right, Tony, what are you picking on our men's room poll? Eat one, pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver, and onions.
Oh, since I can't hear you too well here, Miles, since I'm driving down the road, let's just go some good old liver and onions.
Liver and onions. I have a feeling I might win.
All right, Tony, here's your question. At the end of the TV series MASH, which character, ironically, stayed in Korea?
Oh, goodness. That's a little before my time. I remember watching on reruns. I got no idea, so I'm going to say Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Klinger.
That's
the one. Right, because he spent the whole time dressing like a woman trying to get out.
He always dressed in drag because at that time the military would send you home. But no one bought into it, so your ass is staying in Korea. In every episode, he tried to find a way out. So, yeah, in the final episode, everyone left, and his ass stayed.
Did he re-enlist, or did he just stay in Korea, period?
I don't remember.
I
don't know. Maybe he had a side hustle. All right. Tony, your question, which planet takes only 88 days to orbit the sun?
Oh, okay. Let's see. The closest one, that'd be Mercury?
One, and that's two.
No, two and done.
Two and done. That was two. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor and whore.
Liquor and whore.
Chris, sober or not sober?
Barely sober, about to walk into Jamar Sports Bar here in Des Moines.
Barely sober, so not sober, Chris.
Barely.
All right. Men's room poll, eat one, pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver and onions.
Liver and onions, please.
Okay.
All right, Chris, here's your question.
There's a reason they don't serve that in restaurants.
Not many.
No. The smell.
Oh, hey, Ted, by the way, we just found out why Klinger stayed in Korea.
Oh, did he re-up?
He did not re-up. It was not a side hustle. He got married.
Oh, he met a woman.
There you go. Well, honestly, a woman, who knows anything? Could have been a goat. Doesn't matter. I don't judge. Klinger and the goat, the follow-up. All right, your question. How many years have to go by before you celebrate a golden anniversary?
40?
25? 30? 50? 50.
Oh, it is 50. Jesus.
My parents are on their... How long have they been married? They're on their past their diamond anniversary to 60 years together.
That's why when we turned 50, all of our stuff was black and gold.
That's correct.
For KISW.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it then.
Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, they thought that through.
This is why guys like Ryan Castler are in charge.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh. What happened?
An audio daily dump.
Oh, my God. Wow.
All right, Chris, we need you to listen closely. Once again, we are probably the radio program with the most farts banked away in our audio files. We're going to play you a fart. And as you listen to this fart, I want you to tell me whether or not you think this fart is from a human, a dog, a bear, or a horse? So human, dog, bear, or horse. Fire it up, please.
Horse.
I'll say human.
That was, in fact, a human being.
A little bubbly there.
And you can tell he tightens up after that.
Yeah.
Because the bubbles say your cotton's about to turn brown.
He's squeezing.
All right. Your question, what military award was established during the Civil War? As a hint, it was not the Purple Heart.
Military.
He's either masturbating or thinking. It's hard to tell.
I'm trying to think. I just couldn't
tell. You know the sounds.
I don't know.
Bronze Star?
The Army Medal of Honor.
All right, question 4.
Question number 4 for you, Chris. Prague is the capital of what country?
Oh, nice.
The Czech Republic.
Boom.
Got it. The real Pilsner.
You know what, man? I just want to open like one of those check cashing places. I just want to call it the Czech Republic. That's my entire motivation to do that. I want nothing to do with the business. Look, I don't even want to be a part of the business. How about if you own one of those places, just change it to Czech Republic? It's built in, man. I'm sorry.
And you can take 20% of their paycheck.
That's the beauty. Hello, Franco. Welcome to the men's room.
Who day, Baltimore?
Hola.
Yeah, hola.
Franco, American. Sober, not sober.
746 days sober.
Oh, good for you,
boy.
Franco. Okay, you're going to eat one there, Franco. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions.
I heard the conversation the other day, and I think if it was on a burger, I wouldn't mind the pig nipples, but I don't know anything about it.
All right. Well, you're going to find out.
I know nothing about this, man.
Find out.
Do not talk to me about pig nipples, all right? It's all secondhand information. All right, your question. What is Doc allergic to in the movie Back to the Future?
Oh, my God.
He brings it up often. It's not a nut allergy. I can't eat peanuts, Marty.
Bananas. I don't know.
My throat closes up. Synthetics. He makes a big deal out of it every time he puts on clothes.
All right.
Yeah, okay. All right, on the TV show Leave It to Beaver. I always do.
No idea.
What is Beaver's actual first name?
Jim.
Well, Wally's the brother.
Correct. It's also a chipmunk.
Alvin.
Dale?
Nope. Theodore.
Simon?
Theodore.
Theodore Beaver?
Well, his name wasn't Beaver. His nickname was Beaver.
Theodore. Teddy Beaver.
Oh, Teddy Beaver.
Did you get tickets to Teddy Swims? Nah, I got tickets to Teddy Beaver.
Man, he does all the hits. Teddy Beaver.
Oh, yeah. What do you think, baseball or basketball player?
Teddy Beaver?
Yeah.
If it's basketball, it's from the 50s.
Yeah.
If it's baseball, probably late 90s.
Teddy Beaver played before there was a three-point line.
He'd have been the top scorer in the NBA. Old Teddy Beaver.
Teddy Beaver.
All right.
King of the chest pass.
Yeah.
King of the chest pass.
The underhand free throw.
Thumbs out.
Teddy Beaver, he couldn't miss.
Well, Chamberlain dropped 80 on him.
To me, it sounds like, I don't know, a really bad lounge act that just won't quit. Yo, we got to go to the bar. Teddy Beaver, I swear to God, has been around since the 70s, still singing.
Yeah, he hooked up with my girl.
You slept with Teddy Beaver? All right. Your question. Oh my God, is that Teddy Beaver?
It is.
I am Teddy Beaver.
Do you have a plaster cast of Teddy Beaver?
Damn. All right. Your question, when did the Japanese attack Pearl Harbor?
December 7th, 1941. A date which will live in infamy.
There we go. Nice job, Franco.
Teddy Beaver remembers.
Big Dummy!
I'm General Teddy Beaver. Hello, Cameron. Welcome to the mid.
Hola!
Cameron, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, driving home from work.
All right, Cameron, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, you're going to eat one. Will it be a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions?
Oh, I'm taking the pig nipples.
Pig nipples?
All day.
All right.
Did you ever think you'd make that statement in your life?
No. But I thought about it. It made my mouth water.
That's disturbing on many levels. But I always think, like, if I had a time machine, would I go back to, say, my 12-year-old self, right? Maybe you're feeling down, you're having a bad day. I'm like, hey, one day you're going to have a lengthy conversation about pig nipples, and then just poof, just disappear. No context. Just let them know, hey, man, one day, pig nipples, be a topic of conversation. I would be so disturbed. Why? Why am I talking about pig nipples? Please don't go away. All right, your question, and Teddy Beaver. Teddy Beaver and pig nipples. You can have a day where this is a thing.
I like Mike's idea.
What's that?
Different movie. It wouldn't be as heavy, but like he's, it's like Full Metal Jacket, but it's Teddy Beaver.
God damn it, Beaver!
Private Beaver!
Don't be too hard on the Beaver.
Let me see your war face. Beaver!
Private Beaver!
Saving Private Beaver, yes.
Eating pig nipples with Private Pile.
Yes. Pig nipples with my beef. All right, your question. What was the name of Twitter's Bluebird mascot?
Oh, my gosh. Tweet?
Not a bad guess.
Larry
the Bird.
Larry.
Oh, yeah, like Larry Bird.
Oh, my God. So this came in on the text line.
Oh, no.
I Googled Teddy Beaver, and what comes up right now, a football highlight to some kid in high school right now. He plays quarterback.
Right. Teddy Beaver.
I'm a new fan.
Teddy Beaver.
I am absolutely a fan of this kid. Teddy Beaver. You see it, Ted?
Oh, I just got a bunch of stuffed animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Teddy. We couldn't afford the bear. We got you a Teddy Beaver.
Snuggle it at night. He'll bring you comfort.
It's one of a kind. It's Teddy Beaver.
He'll be your best friend.
All right. I want to write the commercial for that. Hey, kids. All right.
Where's my beaver?
You ever rolled over and thought, I want a beaver in my pillow?
He's got a boxing match coming up against Bucky the Beaver.
Introducing Teddy Beaver. He's like a bear, but it means you're broke. All right, your question. Which Disney film included the song Someday My Prince Will Come? No double entendre there.
Hey!
I didn't write it, man.
Someday my prince will. Cinderella?
That'd be my guess.
The white one.
Snow White.
Dude, he's not wrong. I found some highlights of Teddy Beaver. He was playing down in Vancouver, Washington, high school football.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he still playing now? Or
I can't tell. His website hasn't been updated.
Uh-oh. Why's my phone blowing up today?
Teddy!
All right, your question. General John J. Pershing commanded the American troops during what war?
World War I.
Got it. Look at that.
All right.
So wait, this is a local dude. The Teddy Beaver.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, closer to Portland, right? Vancouver.
Well, still,
Looks like he graduated in 2022 from Skyview, but I can't see where he went to college.
He didn't then. Yeah, I was going to say that. He might have gone to college. He's not playing football.
Hello, Alex. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, you sexy dragons.
Hola.
Alex, are you sober or not sober?
I am extremely sober.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy.
I couldn't be any more sober.
If I'm more sober, I'd be drunk. I'm drunk with sobriety.
Right?
If I was more sober, I'd be asleep.
You're going to eat one.
Ted, by the way, because you are also a fan of mascots and all that, I remember me
talking to you about the possibility of me getting a fursuit while I have it. And maybe one day, if I'm able to, I can fly up to you guys and meet you guys in my fursuit. How does that sound?
I knew you had the fursuit because you emailed us on the podcast. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you crazy SOB. You slap on that fursuit, fly up here.
On what, a broomstick or a plane?
Plane. What is your animal again?
It's my main persona is a mule, but just because of cost and convenience, I went with a serval because that's what this guy was most proficient in.
He's most proficient in serval cats. Okay.
Yes. Based on time, I'm not even going to ask you.
It's Sergal. Just look it up.
No, I know. We know somebody that had one.
Okay.
All right, Alex, your question. Who is the only character on The Simpsons drawn with 5 fingers?
Nelson.
Nope. God.
Is it the... Oh.
So God's made a few appearances on The Simpsons. When he does, they always give him 5 fingers. Everyone else has 4. Which, by the way, the only reason they do 4 fingers, they said when you do 5 fingers on animation, that style, Disney style, it actually looks messed up. So like Disney and Warner Brothers originated it, and everyone else kind of copied. All right, your question. What was tattooed on Popeye's arm?
Was it an anchor?
You got it.
Yeah, it was a cover-up of that chick he was hitting on before.
Nice Head Chefs coming up, talking delicious fish and chips with Ted's meat and potatoes. And we got your emails coming up next in the men's room at KISW.com.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday electronic gifts like monitors, tablets, and video games. You'll have money left over for that drum set for your little drummer. And some noise-canceling headphones. Or an outdoor speaker system so the entire neighborhood can hear your holiday tunes. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the difficulty out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our compassionate therapists specialize in helping you navigate stress, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, and so much more. With both in-person and telehealth appointments available, you can get the support you need in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group also accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Mindful mental health providers offer services for children, teens, adults, and seniors seeking individual, family, or couples therapy. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com or call 562-MINDFUL to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kids, like arts, crafts, games, and tech. You'll have money left over for some new board games to boost the kids' confidence. Ah, you won again. Or that multi-voice changing megaphone so you can really spread the cheer.
Happy holidays.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
Hey, what's the easiest way to find out what channel the game's on? Sports on What? Subscribe to the Sports on What app and quickly find the channel for every provider, satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel a game is on, and you can too. Download today. 99.9 KISW. We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
James Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
You dare.
Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola. Patrick, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right, Patrick, welcome to Big Dummy. Our men's room poll, Patrick. Pick one to eat. A handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions.
Give me the nipples.
Give me the nipples.
Surprised no one's picked ham butt yet.
I don't know if you saw
You just got to eat the butt.
Right, just the butt.
Problem. There's something about staring at the stink star that I don't want to have to deal with.
That's what throws the whole thing off. You can say it's pig butt, you're like, I don't care. But
Right.
then when that is part of it, you're like, I care.
Right.
Now
I'm
I
telling
care.
you, just take a little fun-sized Baby Ruth right in that thing. Eat it out.
All right, Patrick, your first question, multiple choice. What is a female kangaroo called? A hopper, a flyer, a boxer, or a jenny? Hopper, flyer, boxer, or jenny? What is a female kangaroo called? Dad, I don't like to look on your face.
The last one.
The jenny, not the jenny. The Sheila.
The boxer?
Flyer.
Flyer. That's what you were calling her last night. We were doing shots. You called it the hoppy bitch.
You got a happy bitch over there. All right, your question.
Hoppy skank.
In what city is Boeing's headquarters?
Renton.
What's that?
Renton.
Charleston?
Columbia?
Nope.
Seattle?
Nope.
Chicago.
Everett?
It was in Chicago until
All right.
2022. Now it's in Arlington, Virginia.
Oh.
Because everything is moving to Arlington. Didn't Amazon move their second headquarters there, I believe?
I think so.
I think they opened it.
There was a couple areas they were, trying to figure out.
All right, let's see here. Your question, what brand of cigarettes were a major sponsor of Formula One racing? And my future...
Marlboro?
What's that?
Marlboro?
Marlboro's turn?
Yeah, man. I missed a Marlboro car.
Me too. You always recognize it. Kind of cool. As a smoker, I'm like, I don't know who you are, but I hope you win.
So they did the NASCAR thing. They said no more tobacco endorsements.
Yeah, I believe that is the case.
Yeah, I would think so, yeah.
Okay. So you can still have a beer sponsor, right?
That's what I was saying. You can still have alcohol. You just can't have tobacco.
Can't have tobacco.
Well, you can't sponsor the whole thing, right? Because the NASCAR was the Winston Cup Series forever.
Right.
But I feel like there's still...
Okay,
is there not like a Skull NASCAR?
Okay, so you can sponsor a car. You just cannot be the primary sponsor in the
that
whole
makes
thing.
sense.
Okay.
I am kind of just spitballing. I'm not positive.
Yeah, but it sounded good. So we're going to roll with it until everyone out there corrects us on time. Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Tom, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober.
All right, Tom, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our poll, you're going to eat one. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham, butter, liver, and onions.
Probably liver and onions.
I knew
it's
it.
only real food.
I knew
The pig nipples are part of real food, brother. We have determined if you've eaten bacon, pork belly, anything like that, they're not usually separated and advertised as pig nipples, but you've eaten pig nipples. I mean, they're food.
Oh, okay.
Would you buy bacon bits if
I
it
saw,
said
one,
these are
I
made?
saw a nipple chicharron
Right.
on Google.
Exactly. I don't know if I'd eaten that one. Would you eat bacon bits if they said, look, people always wondered, is it 100% pork? Yes, they are. We trim the nipples off of the rest of the bacon. That's all they are. And we cook them up. It looks exactly the same. It tastes exactly the same. It just says with pig nipples.
No.
All right, so it's the advertising. I got you. All right, your question. How many dice are used in a standard game of backgammon by each player?
I think that's 6.
3, 2, 2. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I misread that. That was meant to know. That's the answer.
Uh-huh.
If you want, I can rearrange
wow.
the buttons.
It's the Big Dummy Daily Double. Wow.
All right, Tom, you ready? We have an audio daily double for you. Now, one thing that our show is well known for, and my parents are proud of this, is that we have a very large audio file of different creatures, from people to cats to birds, farting. All right? So, what we're going to do is play you the fart of a creature, and then multiple choice. I want you to tell me, do you believe this is the fart of an elephant, the fart of a hippopotamus, the fart of a giraffe, or the fart of a lion? So, here it is. Damn. So, that fart, do you believe that was an elephant, a hippopotamus, a giraffe, or a lion?
I think that was an elephant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, clearly a rhino.
Play it again, Mike, and listen closely.
That's a hippo, isn't it?
That's an obvious hippo fart.
Yeah, it's hippo.
I can see that tail spinning like a helicopter.
Man, that's a lot of fun. All right, Tom, your next question. Formosa is the former name of what country? Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, or Taiwan? Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, or Taiwan, formerly known as Formosa.
Taiwan.
Boom.
Nice job, Tom.
He doesn't know his farts, but he knows his geography.
Davis Big Dummy, 206-803.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Dane. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, guys.
Hola. Dane, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober.
All right, Dane, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, men's room poll, what are you eating? Pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham, butter, liver, and onions?
I'm going to go straight up with liver and onion because I straight up like that.
There you go. Man, oh, man. Do you make it at home?
I haven't in years. I mean, it's been like a decade.
Okay, so you really do like it.
Yeah, hell, yeah.
All right, Dane. Here is your question. What Disney movie, released in 1991, was the first to be nominated for Best Picture?
Let me think. 91. So that wouldn't be like Lion King or anything. That was later. I'm going to get... I don't even know. Because I was only 1 year old then. I don't remember the releases.
That's your own fault for being young. Should have told your parents to get to it sooner. Yeah.
I don't know. Sleeping Beauty.
Wasn't it The Lion King?
It was not The Lion King.
It was not The Lion King.
This is the first one.
I remember seeing The Lion King when I was like 4 years old. So
Little Mermaid.
Not The Little Mermaid.
It's animated, yeah?
Yes, this movie was huge. I never saw it because it doesn't appeal to me.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Oh, yeah. All right, your question. The phrase sticky wicket has its origins in what sport?
Sticky wickets in a sport. I'm a musician. This is not my roundhouse.
Ted is the only person I know who pretty religiously watches this sport.
Yeah.
In the U.S.
He's the only one who's got the channel.
Possibly
in the U.S. It's probably not soccer then, because that's more popular internationally. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, football.
Cricket.
The fine sport of cricket.
I was going to give him a lot of hints.
What is cricket really called?
Jiminy.
Well, no, I was going to tell him the name of the channel is Willow, but that wouldn't help
That
him.
means nothing.
I could bring up Prem Yotish.
I don't even know what that means.
He's like a psychic dude. If you watch, he's like, when I first got Willow, every third commercial was him.
Oh,
or
okay.
some type of brand of basami rice.
All righty then.
All right, Dane, since sports are obviously your thing, what sporting legend is nicknamed the Great One? He played hockey. I'll give you that guess.
I got nothing. I don't know. Bill Willard. I don't know. I'm making up names.
Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine playing hockey.
That'd be Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, my grandpa's name is Wayne, too. That's terrible.
Then you should have known. All right, your question. Who plays the character 11 on the TV show Stranger Things?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. I should probably give up at this point. I am falling into your guys' trap.
There is no trap. We're just asking you a question to see if you know the answer.
No, I don't even. I've never even seen the show.
Okay, you said you're a musician. All right. She recently married John Bon Jovi's son.
I even met Bon John Jovi.
Bon John Jovi.
Bon John Jovi.
I haven't met him either. He's pretty famous.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Ugh.
It's her prerogative.
What an unfortunate name. All right. What
Sounds like she found her tenderoni, Miles.
That's right. What are the transducers on an electric guitar called?
The transducers on your electric. I mean, are you talking about the pickups?
Yes,
you are.
We're talking about.
There you go, Dane.
What
Finally.
else would they be? I'm just saying he's a musician, so it's like, right, they're transducers.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803 round.
Hello, Connor. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, Bichona.
Hola. Connor, you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober Connor. All right, Connor, you're going to eat one, a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions.
I'm taking liver and onions because that is good.
You really like liver and onions, huh?
Do you make it at home?
I do.
How bad does it stick?
It's not as bad as you think, but I bread it up and kind of fry it like cube steak.
I don't think I've ever had it that way.
Do you live with other people?
Yeah, my dad.
Okay.
He likes nasty food, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. If people that don't like it, if you're cooking it, like, man,
I'm going somewhere else.
All right, let's see. Here's your question. In the sports world, what does the abbreviation NCAA stand for?
National Oh, man. National Collegiate Athletic Association.
One and done, Connor. Nice job.
All right, Connor, before we let you go, let's give you a 50-50 question. Let's see. What is larger, a herd or a flink of cows? What's larger, a herd or a flink?
A herd?
Oh, no, there's two herds in a flink.
How many does it take to make a flink?
Put it this way, a herd is two or more cows. That's it. So if you see two cows, that's a herd.
What's a flink?
Flink is 12 or more cows.
Oh, man. You guys got a flink out there.
Yeah, look at that. They got like 2-3 flinks of cows out there.
Nah, bro, I thought you said you had a herd. That's a flink. Come on now.
That's a good point.
Does this truck look like it can haul a flink?
Every cow farm is technically a flink farm.
If you have 12 or more.
Yes.
If
No
you
one's gonna
have
take the
11, I would say, okay, you have a
One
herd
passed
of cattle.
on.
You're back to a herd.
All right, yeah, I'll be like, honey, it's Saturday. I'm only going to have a flink of beer.
You know, I'm going to give that a try.
Try it.
Yeah, I promise
That's
you.
12 or more.
I promise you.
If she knows that.
But would you rather me have a herd of beer, right?
Yeah.
Or a flink of beer? I guarantee you she'd say, just have a flink. But you know what? For you, baby, because I love you, I'm going to go get me a flink of beer.
Flink doesn't sound like a high number.
No, and herd, you imagine a ton of them, right?
Just having a flink of beer.
The quick flink. Just a quick flink of beer with the fellas.
Right.
I drink a flink.
Hello, Bill. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hello.
Bill, are you sober or not sober?
Sober, 32 years.
Oh, good for you, Bill. Nice work, man. Okay, Bill, our men's room poll, you're going to eat one. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions?
Oh, pig nipples all day.
Okay.
I'm right there with you,
All
Bill.
right.
Bill, I want to get you a shirt that says pig nipples all day.
Maybe we'll have a festival and serve them.
Pig nipple festival?
Yeah.
Before we get started, I got to tell you guys something you will be amazed at.
All right.
I'm working up in northern Whatcom County all day today.
That's amazing.
I am amazed.
99
No, continue.
Turn it on 99.9, and I'm getting classical music, and I'm thinking to myself, Miles and Thrill must have gone one toe over the line.
Maybe we did.
That was your thought.
That was my... No, anyway, go
You
ahead.
thought we got fired for smoking weed?
Oh, you did.
No.
All right. Fair enough. I would never do that.
All right, Bill. God, no. I never do that on the job. Ever. All right, Bill, your question. What color were highlighters originally?
Yellow.
It is yellow.
I tried to check it, but it didn't
One
work.
and done. Okay.
All right, hold on, Bill. Before we let you go, a true or false question for you. True or false, it's illegal to get married in Nebraska if you have an STD.
Absolutely.
That's true.
It is technically illegal to get married in Nebraska if you have an STD. So what people do see is don't bring it up.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what if you have herpes?
You couldn't get married.
You can't get married in Nebraska if you have herpes.
It's a place for you to move, is what I'm
Wow.
saying. Put it in your retirement.
What a deal.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I'll never have to pay that again?
No, hey, man.
Hey, look, baby. I love you. I love you. You are wonderful. But, little technicality going on here. I am so sorry that we cannot get married. We can go on vacation if you want. No ring, no nothing.
I mean, I'd love to.
I want to so bad. Golly, this sucks. Nebraska.
I'm so sad. I'm going to go drink a flink of
You
beers.
are kidding me. This place is awesome.
Hello, Rebus. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, boys.
Hola. Rebus, are you sober or not sober?
Sober always, and I got an answer to your crew versus rowing question.
All right, what do you
All
got?
right. Thank you, Rebus.
So my son was involved with Renton Rowing Center. So it's rowing before college, and after college, it's crew during college.
Oh, all right. There we go.
I'll be done.
Like at DeMatha, we had a crew team. That was high school.
Yep. Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Your high school had a rowing team?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, yes. No, like everyone.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah, they raced down the Potomac.
That'd be the Patty Mac.
Oh,
That's crazy. That's wild.
I guess. I don't know.
Who did you row
I mean,
against
just-
yourself?
Yeah, how many rowing teams did you guys have?
But, I mean, right, you had to have like a I don't know if they were varsity JV, but like I'm sure the other Catholic schools had some crew teams.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Okay.
And my kid was rowing in high school, too. They just never called it crew. It was always just rowing.
Is he in college now?
No, he didn't really take to it too well, so now he's on strike from rowing.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I was going to say, my buddy's daughter did crew, and he was pumped because she got involved in a sport.
Yeah.
But it's kind of boring as the parent. And you basically just stand on a bridge for a long time just to see him one time at the finish line go under.
Yep.
And that's if you can actually spot them.
Yeah, right.
How long do those races usually last?
You got to be there at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
That's
So,
the one good thing about the cut through Montlake there. is the fact that, or UW, you can actually sit on the side of the canal.
Oh, yeah, and watch them
come through. Yeah.
All right, Rebus, here is your question. The 42 NFL players with the most points in their careers all played what position?
Running back.
Kicker. Have some respect.
What'd I tell you, Ted?
I know.
I told you. I said, look, if you watch football, you just know it's a kicker. But if you ask someone directly, that's the last position that pops into anyone's mind.
Yeah.
All right, your question. In what month does the summer solstice occur in the southern hemisphere?
I'm going to say December then.
You got it.
Well done, Rebus.
Very good. Game is Big Dummy. If you'd like to be a contestant, coming up 206-803-ROCK.
99.9 KISW. The men's room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Translated potatoes. Jesus. Talking delicious fish and chips. That is coming up right after the game known as Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Yeah, fish and chip.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday beauty gifts, like hair care, makeup, and skincare. You'll have money left over to get your bro the big bottle of cologne. Just remind him one spritz is enough. Or waterproof mascara for that one cousin that makes you laugh till you cry during the family photo shoot.
Say cheese.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Getting help for mental health shouldn't be as hard as it is. Thankfully, Mindful Therapy Group is here to make your mental health journey as painless as possible. Be seen in as little as 48 hours for in-person or telehealth appointments. Mindful partners with thousands of licensed clinicians to find the perfect fit for you. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance, so you can focus on you and not your wallet. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.
Yeah.
Fish and chips.
Oh, it's so cool.
And we are cold, Tony.
Yeah, thanks,
Welcome
Tony.
to the men's room.
Yeah, let's just go with green crack.
Hey, Tony.
Anything else?
He's at a dispensary.
No, I'm thinking the green crack should do it. Yeah. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, let's go with green crack.
Yeah. Get some edibles, Tony.
Thank you.
You betcha, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Hang on, he's going to give out the
7-9.
Oh, yeah, let's get him. When we get back to Tony, we got to ask him about his green crack.
Put that credit card out in the air.
Oh, no.
So I was like, hang on, he's about to put his number out.
Hello, Ian. Welcome to the men's room.
Ian?
Ian.
Ian?
You, sir. All right, let's try Phil. Hello, Phil. Welcome to the men's room.
How's it going, sir?
Hola. Phil, are you sober or not sober?
What was that?
Are you sober or not sober? I'm going to guess not sober, Phil.
No, not a little bit. Can I do a little quick baby shout out?
Sure.
My sister Danae works at Hand and Stone and Lacey, and shout out. So, other than that,
all right. Are you sober or not sober, Phil?
I've had a couple of drinks, and yeah,
Not sober.
yeah.
She's
okay.
helping you there. Not sober, yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Give me the one with the direct answer.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Our big tummy pull. You're going to eat one.
Yeah, the big
I hate to
tummy
figure
pull.
this out. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver, and onions, Phil.
I'm gonna go fruit fly burger.
All right. Okay,
All right,
cool.
Phil,
Finally.
All right, Phil, here is your question. Who is the only fictional character in Time Magazine's list of the 100 most influential people of the century? The only fictional character.
Only fictional.
I'd say at this point, been aware of him for about 35 years or so.
I literally have no idea. I'm gonna guess Mary Poppins.
So it's not like Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny or any of that stuff.
No, we're talking
Batman?
influence.
How about Elmo?
From a cartoon.
Was it Elmo?
Elmo's not a bad call. Believe it or not, Bart Simpson.
I wondered if it was one of
Okay,
the
the
Simpsons.
Simpsons. All right.
Does he influence in a positive way?
It depends on your perspective.
Right.
When I was younger, I'm like, sure. Kids act like jackasses, and he's giving them better ideas than TikTok is. Now, he never ate a Tide Pod, Mike.
That's true.
That's up.
Oh,
El Bardo.
All right, your question. A June bug is what type of insect?
Johnny Cash's wife.
it's what? It's not like a oh gosh, dang it. It's not like a mosquito. It's like a fly or like a beetle.
There we go.
All right.
A
Long way to
beetle.
home, what we got there. Okay.
Good.
Is that guy all right?
No.
I don't think so.
You say Junebug, I think Uncle.
Yep, I'm tracking with you.
Right? Isn't that Snoop's uncle or somebody?
I believe so. All right. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, hola, bitches.
Hola. Tony, did you get your green crack?
Oh, dude, I am so sorry, you guys. I was in the middle of ordering up some goodies, and I heard you, but I had to finish the transaction.
No. You did, Tony, you
listen.
did the right thing.
You did great. We appreciate what you ordered, and you seem like a very nice customer. All those things are good, man.
Tony, are you sober
good.
or not sober?
I am sober. I'm driving home. Just picked up some green crack because I'm going to go see Steve-O tonight up at the Mount Baker Theater.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Steve-O's at the Mount Baker Theater. That's awesome.
I know, right, Ted? Hey, LARP on. Just listened to the podcast last night, brother.
Oh, thanks, dude. That was a spicy one out of the boys.
Oh, dude, you guys were on one. I loved it.
All right, Tony, what are you picking on our men's room poll? Eat one, pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver, and onions.
Oh, since I can't hear you too well here, Miles, since I'm driving down the road, let's just go some good old liver and onions.
Liver and onions. I have a feeling I might win.
All right, Tony, here's your question. At the end of the TV series MASH, which character, ironically, stayed in Korea?
Oh, goodness. That's a little before my time. I remember watching on reruns. I got no idea, so I'm going to say Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Klinger.
That's
the one. Right, because he spent the whole time dressing like a woman trying to get out.
He always dressed in drag because at that time the military would send you home. But no one bought into it, so your ass is staying in Korea. In every episode, he tried to find a way out. So, yeah, in the final episode, everyone left, and his ass stayed.
Did he re-enlist, or did he just stay in Korea, period?
I don't remember.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe he had a side hustle. All right. Tony, your question, which planet takes only 88 days to orbit the sun?
Oh, okay. Let's see. The closest one, that'd be Mercury?
One, and that's two.
No,
Sorry,
two, no.
that was two.
Two, no.
That was two. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor and whore.
Liquor and whore.
Chris, sober or not sober?
Barely sober, about to walk into Jamar's Sports Bar here in Des Moines.
Barely sober, so not sober, Chris.
Barely.
All right. Men's room poll, eat one. Pig nipples, fruit fly burger, ham butter, liver and onions.
Liver and onions, please.
Okay.
All right, Chris, here's your question.
There's a reason they don't serve that in restaurants.
Not many.
No, the smell.
Oh, hey, Ted, by the way, we just found out why Klinger stayed in Korea.
Oh, did he re-up?
He did not re-up. It was not a side hustle. He got married.
Oh, he met a woman.
There you go. Well, honestly, a woman, who knows who he met? Could have been a goat. Doesn't matter. I don't judge. Klinger and the goat, the follow-up. All right, your question. How many years have to go by before you celebrate a golden anniversary?
40?
25? 30? 50? 50.
Oh, it is 50. Jesus.
My parents are on their... How long have they been married? They're on their past their diamond anniversary to 60 years together.
That's why when we turned 50, all of our stuff was black and gold.
That's correct.
For KISW.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it then.
Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, they thought that through.
This is why guys like Ryan Castler are in charge.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh. What happened?
An audio daily dump.
Oh, my God. Wow.
All right, Chris, we need you to listen closely. Once again, we are probably the radio program with the most farts banked away in our audio files. We're going to play you a fart. And as you listen to this fart, I want you to tell me whether or not you think this fart is from a human, a dog, a bear, or a horse. So human, dog, bear, or horse. Fire it up, please.
Horse.
I'll say human.
That was, in fact, a human being.
A little bubbly there.
And you can tell he tightens up after that.
Yeah.
Because the bubbles say your cotton's about to turn brown.
He's squeezing.
All right. Your question, what military award was established during the Civil War? As a hint, it was not the Purple Heart.
Military. Shoot.
He's either masturbating or thinking. It's hard to tell.
I'm trying to think. I'm not
I just couldn't tell. You know the sounds.
I don't know.
Bronze Star?
The Army Medal of Honor.
All right, question 4.
Question number 4 for you, Chris. Prague is the capital of what country?
Oh, nice.
The Czech Republic.
Boom.
The real Pilsner.
You know what, man? I just want to open like one of those check cashing places. I just want to call it the Czech Republic. That's my entire motivation to do that. I want nothing to do with the business. I don't even want to be a part of the business. How about if you own one of those places, just change it to Czech Republic? It's built in, man. I'm sorry.
And you can take 20% of their paycheck.
That's the beauty. Hello, Franco. Welcome to the men's room.
Who day, Baltimore?
Oh, no.
Yeah, hola.
Franco, American. Sober, not sober.
746 days sober.
Oh, good for you,
boy.
Franco. Okay, you're going to eat one there, Franco. Pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham butt, or liver and onions.
I heard the conversation the other day, and I think if it was on a burger, I wouldn't mind the pig nipples, but I don't know anything about it.
All right. Well, you're going to find out.
I know nothing about this, man.
Find out.
Do not talk to me about pig nipples, all right? It's all secondhand information. All right, your question. What is Doc allergic to in the movie Back to the Future?
Oh, my God.
He brings it up often. It's not a nut allergy. I can't eat peanuts, Marty.
Bananas. I don't know.
My throat closes up. Synthetics. He makes a big deal out of it every time he puts on clothes.
All right.
Yeah, okay. All right, on the TV show Leave It to Beaver. I always do.
No idea.
What is Beaver's actual first name?
Jim.
Well, Wally's the brother.
Correct. It's also a chipmunk.
Alvin.
Dale?
Nope. Theodore.
Simon?
Theodore.
Theodore Beaver?
Well, his name wasn't Beaver. His nickname was Beaver.
Theodore. Teddy Beaver.
Oh, Teddy Beaver.
Did you get tickets to Teddy Swims? Nah, I got tickets to Teddy Beaver.
Man, he does all the hits. Teddy Beaver.
Oh, no. Yeah. What do you think, baseball or basketball player?
Teddy Beaver?
Yeah.
If it's basketball, it's from the 50s.
Yeah.
If it's baseball, probably late 90s.
Teddy Beaver played before there was a three-point line.
He'd have been the top scorer in the NBA. Old Teddy Beaver.
Teddy Beaver.
All right.
King of the chest pass.
Yeah.
King of the chest pass.
The underhand free throw.
Thumbs out.
Teddy Beaver, he couldn't miss.
Well, Chamberlain dropped 80 on him.
To me, it sounds like, I don't know, a really bad lounge act that just won't quit. Yo, we got to go to the bar. Teddy Beaver, I swear to God, has been around since the 70s, still singing.
Yeah, he hooked up with my girl.
You slept with Teddy Beaver? All right. Your question. Oh, my God. Is that Teddy Beaver?
It is.
I am Teddy Beaver.
Do you have a plaster cast of Teddy Beaver?
All right. Your question. When did the Japanese attack Pearl Harbor?
December 7th, 1941. A date which will live in infamy.
There we go. Nice job, Greco.
Teddy Beaver remembers.
Big dummy!
I'm General Teddy Beaver.
Teddy Beaver.
Hello, Cameron. Welcome to the mid.
Hola!
Cameron, are you sober or not sober?
I'm sober, driving home from work.
All right, Cameron, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, you're going to eat one. Will it be a handful of pig nipples, a fruit fly burger, ham bun, or liver and onions?
Oh, I'm taking the pig nipples.
Pig nipples?
All day.
All right.
Did you ever think you'd make that statement in your life?
No. But I thought about it. It made my mouth water.
That's disturbing on many levels. But I always think, like, if I had a time machine, would I go back to, say, my 12-year-old self, right? Maybe you're feeling down, you're having a bad day. I'm like, hey, one day you're going to have a lengthy conversation about pig nipples, and then just poof, just disappear. No context. Just let them know, hey, man, one day pig nipples be a topic of conversation. I would be so disturbed. Why? Why am I talking about pig nipples? Please don't go away. All right, your question, and Teddy Beaver. Teddy Beaver and pig nipples. You can have a day where this is a thing.
I like Mike's idea.
What's that?
Different movie. It wouldn't be as heavy, but like he's, it's like Full Metal Jacket, but it's Teddy Beaver.
God damn it, Beaver!
Private Beaver!
Don't be too hard on the Beaver.
Let me see your war face. Beaver!
Private Beaver!
Saving Private Beaver, yes.
Eating pig nipples with Private Pile.
Yes. Pig nipples with my beef. All right, your question. What was the name of Twitter's Bluebird mascot?
Oh, my gosh. Tweet?
Not a bad guess.
Larry.
Larry the Bird.
Larry.
Oh, yeah, like Larry Bird.
Oh, my God. So this came in on the text line.
Oh, no.
I Googled Teddy Beaver, and what comes up right now, a football highlight to some kid in high school right now. He plays quarterback.
Right. Teddy Beaver.
I'm a new fan.
Teddy Beaver.
I am absolutely a fan of this kid. Teddy Beaver. You see it at that?
Oh, I just got a bunch of stuffed animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Teddy. We couldn't afford the bear. We got you a Teddy Beaver.
Snuggle it at night. He'll bring you comfort.
It's one of a kind. It's Teddy Beaver.
He'll be your best friend.
All right. I want to write the commercial for that. Hey, kids. All right.
Where's my beaver?
You ever rolled over and thought, I want a beaver in my pillow?
He's got a boxing match coming up against Bucky the Beaver.
Introducing Teddy Beaver.
Teddy Beaver.
He's like a bear, but it means you're broke. All right, your question. Which Disney film included the song Someday My Prince Will Come? No double entendre there.
Hey.
I didn't write it, man.
Someday my prince. Cinderella.
That'd be my guess.
The white one.
Snow White.
Dude, he's not wrong. I found some highlights of Teddy Beaver. He was playing down in Vancouver, Washington, high school football.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he still playing now? Or
I can't tell. His website hasn't been updated.
Uh-oh. Why's my phone blowing up today?
Teddy!
All right, the question. General John J. Pershing commanded the American troops during what war?
World War I.
Got it. Look at that.
Very
All right. So, wait, this is a local dude. The Teddy Beaver. Yeah.
Well, I mean, closer to Portland, right? Vancouver.
Well, still,
Looks like he graduated in 2022 from Skyview, but I can't see where he went to college.
He didn't then. Yeah, I was going to say that. He might have gone to college. He's not playing football.
Hello, Alex. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, you sexy dragons.
Hola.
Alex, are you sober or not sober?
I am extremely sober.
All right, welcome to Big Dummy.
I couldn't be any more sober.
If I'm more sober, I'd be drunk. I'm drunk with sobriety.
Right?
If I was more sober, I'd be asleep.
You're going to eat one.
Ted, by the way, because you are also a fan of mascots and all that, I remember me talking to you about the possibility of me getting a fursuit while I have it. And maybe one day, if I'm able to, I can fly up to you guys and meet you guys in my fursuit. How does that sound?
I knew you had the fursuit because you emailed us on the podcast. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you crazy SOB. You slap on that fursuit, fly up here.
On what, a broomstick or a plane?
Plane. What is your animal again?
It's my main persona is a mule, but just because of cost and convenience, I went with a Sergal because that's what this guy was most proficient in.
He's most proficient in serval cats. Okay.
Yes. Based on time, I'm not even going to ask you.
It's Sergal. Just look it up.
No, I know. We know somebody that had one.
Okay.
All right, Alex, your question. Who is the only character on The Simpsons drawn with 5 fingers?
Nelson.
Nope. God.
Is it the... Oh.
So God's made a few appearances on The Simpsons. When he does, they always give him 5 fingers. Everyone else has 4. Which, by the way, the only reason they do 4 fingers, they said when you do 5 fingers on animation, that style, Disney style, it actually looks messed up. So like Disney and Warner Brothers originated it, and everyone else kind of copied. All right, your question. What was tattooed on Popeye's arm?
Was it an anchor?
You got it.
Yeah, it was a cover-up of that chick you were sitting on before.
Nice Teddy Beaver. Head Chefs coming up, talking delicious fish and chips with Ted's Meat and Potatoes. And we got your emails coming up next in the men's room at KISW.com.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the difficulty out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our compassionate therapists specialize in helping you navigate stress, anxiety, ADHD, OCD, and so much more. With both in-person and telehealth appointments available, you can get the support you need in as little as 48 hours. To make things easier, Mindful Therapy Group also accepts most insurance plans, including Medicare, allowing you to focus on you and not your wallet. Mindful mental health providers offer services for children, teens, adults, and seniors seeking individual, family, or couples therapy. Whatever you need, we're here for you. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com or call 562-MINDFUL to get started today.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday electronic gifts like monitors, tablets, and video games. You'll have money left over for that drum set for your little drummer. And some noise-canceling headphones. Or an outdoor speaker system so the entire neighborhood can hear your holiday tunes. Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
We know what they really want this holiday. The perfect pleasure present from Lovers. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and grab something to satisfy yourself, too. Lovers has all the toys and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for the hottest holiday gifting. Mention presents for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kids, like arts, crafts, games, and tech. You'll have money left over for some new board games to boost the kids' confidence.
Ah, you won again.
Or that multi-voice changing megaphone so you can really spread the cheer.
Happy holidays.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hey, anyone know what channel the game's on? We know. Download the Sports on What app today and always know how to watch the game. Satellite, cable, or streaming. Sports on What knows the channel the game is on, and you can too. Subscribe today to start your 7-day free trial. Sports on What? We know.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Big time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Thrillhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast Mr. Zachary Lowe of Monmouth, Maine. Now, Zachary, he broke into Phil's Variety convenience store by shattering the front glass door. Now, once inside, he stole cigarettes, a few smaller items that they're not pointing out, and $1,000 worth of lottery tickets. Thinking, okay, all right, this guy's thinking. So after scratching off each and every ticket, Zachary won a grand total of, what you got?
How much?
He stole $1,000 worth of lottery tickets. He scratched off each
percentage-wise, I will say that he won $80.
Ted, what do you think? $1,000 worth of, I don't know if it's $2, $5. He won $4. Now, $4 out of $1,000 with lottery tickets. Worse, when he went to cash in his petty winnings, the ticket had been flagged for being stolen, and Zach was arrested. Congratulations.
Yeah, they scan those in.
That's exactly it, man.
So just to keep actually seriously employees.
Right. That's exactly it.
Stealing.
Dude made $4 out of $1,000, and in the end, he ended up getting arrested.
I was going to say, trying to scam the lottery, whether you're stealing you're going to get caught.
Just rob a bank. Much easier. So we pour this booze, and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichola.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhill, could you please, everyone, how Profile This is played?
Oh, I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story. Something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Raymond. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Marijuana and madams.
Hola! All right, Raymond, you understand how this here game is played?
I absolutely do.
Fantastic. You have your choice of one of three stories. Today, we offer you the wonderful world of drugs. We have interior decorating, where you guess the foreign object that ended up on the inside of someone. And finally, today, we have hit me with your best shot, where you guess the unconventional object someone chose to use as a weapon.
Well, let's all go with some drugs today.
All right, here is your story. Closed circuit television shows the moment a woman who had taken 10 times the legal amount of a drug stopped her car in the middle of a busy freeway. This happened over in England. So cars and trucks can be seen swerving just feet from the car after Bethan Markfort stopped her car again in the middle of a freeway during traffic. Now, witnesses called police, and when officers arrived, they suspected, she might be under the influence. Tests revealed that she had more than 10 times the legal limit of a drug for driving in her blood at the time of the incident. So she was arrested without incident, but at her court hearing, she admitted to being real high at the time. So she's now prevented from driving for 2 years, paid an $1,200 fine, and is required to pay a subcharge of $480 and court costs of $85. But the question is, what otherwise legal drug did she do but 10 times the legal amount of? Was it Oxys? Was it Xanax? Was it ketamine, or was it Percocet? So Oxys, Xanax, ketamine, or Percocet. What did she do a whole lot of?
Was it Oxy, Xanax?
Ketamine, and Percocet. So the drugs themselves are legal, much like alcohol's legal. But at some point, you go
what
over
state
the
was it
limit.
in?
This is over in England.
Raymond, I'm going to go Xanax.
All right, I'm going Oxy.
Oxys, okay.
You guys are all wrong. She got stuck in a K-hole.
Ketamine for 10. Okay. What was she on when she was 10 times over the legal limit? Oxys, Xanax, ketamine, or Percocet? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
99.9 KISW. We return to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
How about that? Category drugs on Profile This. A woman over in England took 10 times the legal limit of a legal drug. She was driving, obviously high. Question is, what drug was she on? Oxys, Xanax, ketamine, or Percocet?
And Raymond, that is the very question that we posed to you. Let us start with the exceptionally cocky, I'm not even giving it a thought, you Ted Smith. Must be ketamine. And he was correct.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh!
Let's go!
And Ted, I figured I'd mix it up for you today. You were so quick with that. I mean, you didn't even give it a thought. Usually you'll hem and haw, and everyone searches the brain, and you were just like, dude, it's ketamine. It was absolutely ketamine, 10 times over the limit to drive. So you can be on ketamine and drive in England, but she was 10 times over their legal limit. And literally just stopped the car.
It's like what happened with Matthew Perry. He was on a ketamine treatment.
All right.
But then he acquired more through other sources, and when he died, he was at 150 times the dose.
What is ketamine for? I know what oxys are for. You're in pain. Oh, so ketamine's depression.
Yeah.
She was not depressed anymore.
Now, she probably has a legal prescription. But
I believe that.
Screw it. I'm going to do another one.
They never said she got them illegally. So I believe she legally had the prescription, but like anything, just said, yeah, I'm going to pop as many as I can.
Isn't it horse trank?
It is.
Right.
If you up the dose.
But it doesn't shock me that it rockets you up to 10
Yes, because
times
they
the
weigh
legal
1,000
limit.
pounds.
Right.
And also, right, there's a lot of drugs that, street drugs that start or end up in the pharmaceutical world.
Sure. Right. So like oxys and heroin. The thing that makes heroin illegal is specifically one ingredient. So oxys are like, don't use that ingredient, and we just give people heroin.
MDMA, or ecstasy, as people would know it, started as a counseling drug in Texas.
But then you find a way to make it awesome.
Yeah. Now for all TV news all the time, and it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today, you got the Jimmys.
Fallon and Kimmel.
Colbert.
Steven.
Tomlinson.
Taylor.
Myers.
Seth. Smith. Ted.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
That's right, the title these guys have teams and talents and writers help them come up with their monologues each and every night. And it's up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom? Or could it be a Ted Smith original?
Researchers recently discovered the first adult man with 3 penises. Apparently, they made the discovery after the man went to the doctor with severe carpal tunnel syndrome.
Colbert. Ted Smith.
Colbert.
Researchers recently discovered the first ever adult man with 3 penises. Apparently, they made the discovery after he went to the doctor with severe carpal tunnel syndrome.
I didn't even know he had 3 penises.
Nope.
Wait, how do you not know you have 3 penises?
I believe that a couple of them were either internal or not visible.
Coming up at 5:50.
Oh, coming up in headlines. We'll find out.
Joan, the Golden Bachelorette, riddled down her suitors 4-4, which is also the number of time each remaining guy has to get up to pee in the middle of the night.
Ted, I hope that's you.
Yes.
No, it's Kimmel.
You know, the Golden Bachelorette, Joan, the Golden Bachelorette, whittled her suitors down to 4-4. Is also the number of times each one of the remaining guys gets up to pee in the middle of the night.
He's ABC. That makes sense.
I know.
Yeah.
Once you say, I'm like, right.
A Massachusetts restaurant that waited on World War II reenactors dressed in Nazi uniform over the weekend was forced to close Tuesday after it became the target of harassment and threats. Worst of all, it's a French restaurant.
The Ted Smith.
Yeah, that's you.
Give me that history joke, brother. That's funny.
I'm just hitting the next pad right there.
That's funny.
I was proud of that one.
That is a good joke, dude. That's funny.
Wasn't a Greek restaurant.
That's what they closed down, you see.
That is a weird one, though.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine them walking in? You're like, what in the hell?
I did not look. I know about Civil War reenactments. I did no idea in the States we're doing World War II reenactments.
Hey, we won. Let's do it.
It seems like I think that's why you reenact it. If your side wanted to reenact, I think the guys like you did your thing. I really don't think they gave them much thought. Just, dude, I'm starving. Hey, good job today. Fist dap, rolling to the restaurant.
It's a full day.
Why is everyone angry?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like you have I got to take this off. First of all, I would never be a part of it. I am not wearing a swastika.
Well, they're more likely to ask you than me. But I
true.
So I understand what you're saying. I just think if it's what you do, kind of not all the time, but when it's needed, right? You just don't think about it. You're just like, yeah, let's go get something to eat. God damn it, we got the swastikas on.
A woman tried to bring a samurai sword onto a plane at LaGuardia Airport, the TSA says. Okay, who's still unclear on the rules? I can never remember. Is it laptop in, shoes out? Or is it laptop out, I could bring a samurai sword?
That's got to be Colbert.
Yeah, Colbert.
That's Colbert.
Yeah. A woman was found with a samurai sword in her carry-on bag at LaGuardia Airport, the TSA says. Okay, who is still unclear on the rules? I can never remember. Is it laptop in, shoes out, or laptop out, I can bring a samurai sword?
I will say this. Going through TSA is annoying as hell, but they're pretty funny on Instagram.
Was the TSA itself?
Yeah, they posted something funny about that samurai sword this morning.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. So Mike and I were just talking about it, but we should get on the conversation on the air, too. I know the morning show was talking about this morning. You have the Mets, NLCS. They're playing the Dodgers. The intro was done by Jerry Seinfeld.
Postseason baseball. If your team is in it, it's two different sports, really. Home games and away games. At home, you want insane screaming, jumping, dancing, pushing, punching. Away, you want quiet.
And a bounce-back win for the Mets in Game 2.
A Dodger game is glamorous. Everyone looks so good.
Let's go, Mets!
We love our Mets no matter what. The Mets are all we have. They know it, and we know it. And yes, we also know we're not that physically attractive. And now, Game 3 of the National League Championship Series.
So my issue here is, and look, I'm a Seinfeld fan. I understand he's like one of the most famous Mets fans of all time.
All right.
But he's a comedian. So like his voice, I'm just waiting for him to tell a joke.
If you didn't say it was Jerry Seinfeld, I'm not sure that I could identify that voiceover. That's so.
Even when you said it was him, I kept waiting to hear his voice.
And I know he's trying to get it fired up. You should be. Like the music, the production level's high. But I was saying to Mike, like, remember when Don Cheadle did those commercials for the NFL playoffs? It was like dramatic, and you're like, let's go. But I don't know that when I'm used to hearing a comedian be funny, it's kind of hard to translate it into that, like, this is epic.
I will say this. I would not have known it was Jerry Seinfeld. However, to your point, look, I respect Jerry Seinfeld, but to me, that would be like hiring Tom Hanks to get you pumped up. Tom Hanks is a wonderful actor. I think we can all agree on that. But there's nothing about his diction or the way that he speaks or the words that he chooses to use that gets me fired up. He could, like Jerry Seinfeld, sound like the guy that would do the retrospective of the Mets season.
Yeah.
You go, hey, man, game one all the way through, like, that's the voice I want to hear. You're not trying to get fired up. You want to pay attention. And same thing, like I said, Tom Hanks. Like, okay, you're the guy, you're like a teacher that I like that's explaining something. Cheadle, kind of intense. You know what I mean? There's like this feeling that he had, man, everything that he said, every hit that they took. But he gets it. So I don't think he did a bad job, but I did not feel fired up if the goal was to fire me up.
I don't think it's a bad job. I just think it's tough with comedians. Like Tom Hanks at least does a lot of serious roles. He does. But I'm trying to think of a comedian I'd be like, oh, he'd be good for a voiceover. Because like when you hear their voices, you're just so used to a punchline or something funny coming up.
Okay, I hear you. What about Kevin Hart? Now, Kevin Hart always tells jokes, but say you gave him a script where it's like, look, man, be you, but there's no jokes in this. He's so intense and fast in his delivery. I feel like he would have the ability to get you pumped up.
Adam Sandler, maybe?
Maybe.
Again, I'm just trying to think.
I know, I'm trying to think of
enthusiastic about, sports.
Without being funny, but you know it's them.
Correct.
I feel like Kevin Hart's biggest problem, like, I don't think he'd have a problem pumping you up. It's that he would still be funny, even though he's not trying to be.
I remember a couple years ago, I thought it was overkill, but they brought out The Rock in the Super Bowl basically just to give a pump-up speech before the game. But, like, you get it from him. I'm just saying, like, and Miles, you're tracking with me. Like, I just feel like for comedians, if you recognize their voice, it's just tougher. Now, if I saw Seinfeld in a sit-down and I know it's a serious interview, I go, okay.
Entirely different,
Yeah.
right.
Also, it depends on the script. So, like what you say, are you dropping a joke in even in the setup?
Right.
Like Kevin Hart could do the Little League World Series. I'm bigger than some of these guys.
Right. But even if you said, don't crack that joke, you'd still kind of giggle just because it's Kevin Hart.
That's actually kind of funny. Kevin Hart gets introduced to the Little
Hey.
So, man.
Guess what?
Y'all let him have to think you had to play baseball with him.
Short round.
Honestly, I also don't know why sometimes. I mean, I guess you could do it because the real actors would get annoyed. But, like, just hire Jay Farrow. He can do impressions of anybody you can think of.
But think how much money they would save by hiring him.
All right, think about, like, James Gandolfini. If he was still alive. That guy's, like, setting up a Giants playoff game.
It has to be a Jersey team, right?
Mike Myers could do some Stanley Cup playoff action. I think there's a couple guys.
You think so?
Well, he's Canadian.
No, I
just
know
think about
that, but like to what Ted's saying, I'm like, if it's Mike Myers, not that what he's saying
if
wouldn't
you
be
write
awesome.
It right, if you write it right, you still drop jokes.
Then the first thing you'd have to say is, I'm not Mike Myers.
Take even Wrexham, right? So the two guys own it, and the one, who's the super popular, Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds.
Right, so Ryan Reynolds, but he is like, I don't want to hear him do a pumped up video.
Because
Rob
he's funny
McElhaney,
all
though,
the time.
He's so intense about sports. If he was doing that voiceover, you'd be pumped for it.
Yeah, I agree. Because Ryan Reynolds, like, look, he knows what he's doing, but because he's kind of funny all the time, even if he's trying to get you to be serious, I'd be like, crack your joke.
Couple texts. Paul Rudd, Bert Kreischer, Jim Carrey, Lewis Black.
Lewis Black could definitely do it. Paul Rudd could as well. But remember, Paul Rudd has a lot of range. Man, I love Bert. You're right. If Bert was talking about Florida State or something he's passionate about, Seinfeld to me just, like, I know he's passionate about the Mets, but I was just like,
you know what, though, man? To be fair, so Matthew McConaughey, right?
Yeah.
He's done some voiceover stuff for sports to get you pumped up, and as much as he's this guy all the time, listening to him do it, I actually kind of got pumped up. But part of the reason, I think, is because, and this might be completely inaccurate, you feel like he believes every word he's saying.
Yeah.
So if he's calm about it, man, but
do you realize
right now.
You ever heard those sleepy time things where people put on the little tapes and they listen to someone talk and tell a story and they go to bed?
I've never heard of that, but it makes sense.
Matthew McConaughey does one. And the read is no different than the hype read.
That's what I mean.
But his hype reads are good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. He doesn't change anything about his style, but you're like, yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
You know what a rivalry is.
Actually, I am willing to.
That's it.
I will put a $20 bet that he is the voiceover between Texas and Georgia on Saturday.
Yeah, I would think that
is a monster game that is going down at the University of Texas this Saturday. Kind of sports TV related too. I know none of us live in Austin, but my buddy Cobb does from the podcast. They have had signs up. They're calling it the biggest weekend ever.
All right.
Number 5 or maybe number 4 Georgia at number 1 Texas.
They don't like each other.
Is Manning the quarterback?
No, he played a couple games.
So the other guy's back.
But yeah, was it Quinn Ewers? He's back. They also have Formula Run down there running at COTA, which is the track there. Used to be the, I think, Racetrack of Americas. And then they have a giant M&M concert.
Yeah, that's a busy weekend for us.
Plain or peanut?
Sometimes I go fancy and get those almond ones.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I can't retire. I'm buying almond M&Ms. You guys are a big fan of the Fonz, right?
I mean, it was part of our life.
Yes,
but I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, I like Henry.
Don't deny it, Miles.
I like Henry.
Super
Winkler.
nostalgic. The Fonz was awesome.
Yes. He was the Jewish Italian guy.
Right. Well, turns out Jelly Roll is a fan of Henry Winkler.
Mr. Winkler, it's Jelly Roll. I'm just sending my love. I have been hoping to see you because I got a note. And they said it was from you. I didn't believe it. And she told me it was you. She confirmed. And I cannot tell you how much that meant to me. I will send you a picture when I get home. I hope you don't mind. I framed it. I hung it up on my wall where I have like handwritten lyrics from Craig Morgan, all like the stuff that's really been special in my career. Thank you. I'm absolutely honored, Mr. Winkler. I can't wait to see you and hopefully give you a hug, man. I'm a big hugger. I'll squeeze you.
That's cool. I mean,
play just the beginning of that clip. We might have to use that.
Mr. Winkler, it's Jelly Roll. I'm just sending
Mr. Winkler.
It does sound like your pants.
Right?
Mr. Winkler.
You, your girl, and your Johnson.
Let me get a fish sandwich and a Mr. Winkler.
Mr. Winkler.
That's a one-eyed wink.
The baseball playoffs still going on tonight. The Yankees are playing Cleveland right now. Yeah, it's
Yankees just hit 2 back-to-back home runs. They won.
Yeah, I mean, they lead the series 2-0. Probably going to win tonight, go up 3-0. But we were talking about the Dodgers and Mets. That game, only in the second inning. They're still playing that one. I think last night, man, the Dodgers, they're supposed to be there. Yeah. I mean, I still think it's going to end up being Dodgers-Yankees. But, like, that lineup, when people are healthy, it's just ridiculous. I mean, part of it annoys me is it's like, well, you spent every goddamn dollar you had in the world.
But at least your ROI, as they say in the business world, return on investment, right?
Right, and that's why baseball without a spending cap is always going to have the Yankees and Dodgers and teams like that because it's like
they can afford it.
Right, if somebody has a good year for the Mariners, guess who's going to buy them? The Dodgers or the Yankees. Mm-hmm. We've seen that movie before.
That's why Cleveland is kind of the shocking team in all this.
You also have Thursday Night Football. You have the Saints hosting the Broncos. I'm not really sure how I feel about this one. Could be a strange game. Like, let's just score some points and have some fun.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate your listening.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday gifts for the kitchen, like appliances and cookware. You'll have money left over for a sauce pot, so you can make your mom's famous gravy recipe. Yuck. Or at least try to. Or that cutting board for the ultimate holiday party buffet.
Is that a charcuterie pyramid?
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
To the men's room.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's Mike Hawk.
Your microphone,
Mike. These are the headlines.
Yeah. How low do you keep your headphones?
I mean, you did not know that you could not hear yourself.
That's why I was starting to turn down my bed music awful, quick. I was like, why is the music not coming down? It is, but my microphone is not up. Our top story, we go to Massachusetts, where a couple customers were shut down. A couple customers shut down a restaurant for a few days, despite not doing any physical damage. The pair were part of a bigger group that was getting lunch at the restaurant after a hard morning at work. They were minding their business and keeping to themselves, but someone took issue with their attire and felt the need to raise the issue. The restaurant received numerous threats that caused concern for the well-being of their employees, and they felt the need to close the restaurant. The customers that caused the issue were employees of a local museum that had conducted a World War II reenactment earlier that day, and the two were still wearing their uniforms from the battle, which they fought as Nazi soldiers.
Okay, do you think they did it on purpose? I personally do not believe that they did. Or do you think they just... You do your thing. It's an all-day thing.
I don't think they did it on purpose. I think you just got to realize you're wearing a Nazi costume.
Well, I feel like, say, Ted, you and I were those guys. I feel like at some point where we've agreed hours in advance we're going to grab dinner after this or whatever, like, as I'm looking at you, I see the swastika on your arm and go, oh, damn, hey, man, at least take off your jacket.
Yeah,
that's the part that blows my mind.
But also, they're sitting around other people. Like you're in a uniform.
I know.
It's not like you're wearing a T-shirt that's like, "Hey, yeah, go Hitler." You're wearing a doggone uniform. So, like, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like they're not fresh out of battle. I feel like folks like morons like that don't walk around in uniforms. No, so then they're surrounded by other soldiers. It's like these guys are clearly actors. They're not.
Yeah, but they're in a restaurant.
That's
the problem. Like
I know.
Again, I did not know until I read this story a day or two ago that that they did reenactments of World War II in the States.
Right.
So if I saw those guys, I would go, those are Nazi sympathizers that bought these uniforms.
But if you saw them by themselves, sure. But if they're in a crowd with other people that are in Allied uniforms.
Well, right, but they're not at the reenactment, Mike. They're at a restaurant.
I get that. But nobody just walks around.
I'll be dead honest with you. I would have punched them. I would have given it a second thought.
Oh, I'd have had
If
words.
there's one thing I'm down with, you could punch a Nazi.
Yeah. I'd have had word, and I would feel awful after. But I'm right there with Ted where it's, I know what you're saying, and you're not wrong, Mike, but just I would see that, and I would get tunnel vision where even if everyone else had like signs that said...
Sure, and that would stick out a lot better, yeah.
See it, and just like Ted, I don't even have questions. Like, we're throwing fists, brother. Let's see who's dominant right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm breaking your face off. There's no doubt.
A representative.
And then I'd feel terrible. Like, oh, my God. Hey, guys, that's why you don't do it.
And I'm all for history and stuff, but, like, honestly, that just seems like a bad idea.
Okay.
It would be illegal to do that in Germany.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Yes.
A representative for the museum voices disgust toward the actors, calling them thoughtless for continuing to wear the uniforms outside of the performance.
I think it was an honest mistake, but, you know.
In other news, over to China, where a man managed to get arrested after his wife cheated on him. He started getting suspicious after his wife started taking an unusually long time to drop off their daughter at her tutor. He followed her and discovered that she was indeed making a pit stop at a local hotel. He crashed into her room to find her in compromising attire next to a naked man and proceeded to beat the ever-living out of the homewrecker, only stopping when he offered to pay the man for the crime of sleeping with his wife. Liking the sound of that, the man
Sounds like Aurora.
The man agreed to receive $3,300 American dollars, or the equivalent of $3,300 American dollars for his wife's infidelity, and went on his way. But to the man's surprise, instead of receiving the agreed-upon payment, he received a lawsuit for extortion. The man believes that his wife was the mastermind behind the suit, but was still arrested for the crime and will have to go through the court system to prove it.
He turned himself into a pimp.
But is it extortion if I offer it to you? Hey, instead of you beating my ass, I'm going to give you this money.
Right.
Right. That's not like you're offering this to me.
Right.
You can get me for assault, sure, but like extortion.
You've wronged me, so now I'm beating you up.
If I said,
you don't like that, so you're going to pay me money.
If I said, I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to tell your wife.
Right, that's extortion.
That's extortion.
Right. Yeah, it's the threat of doing something. He was beating his ass. Like
the guy paid money to start getting his ass kicked.
It turns out that old adage that we're all alike on the inside isn't quite as true as we'd like to believe. After donating his body to science, the corpse of a man who died in his 70s was dissected, and scientists made a stunning discovery. He had 3 penises.
Oh, it was after he was dead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they dissected this man. They were just, I don't know what they were looking for. You know,
they were not looking
studying,
for that.
right? And they were
Rigor Mortis has said it.
3 penises, baby.
The doctors say that only one was visible, as the other 2 were internally, quote unquote, stored in the
case of emergency,
in the old marble satchel there. But they say they also contain the same tissue capable of becoming engorged, though they don't know if he had a history of complications in this matter. You know,
that is crazy. I feel bad for him because he didn't find out until after he died.
I know.
Yeah, they say he might not have been able to ever have sex.
Yeah,
based on what he had.
Right.
So, like, he did not have a great life. I mean, it sounds fun at the end.
It was probably painful.
I mean, but still, at the same time, like, you can't perform.
Right. Yeah. What's the point?
But just in case those stories have a bad taste in your mouth,
thankfully, there's good news.
We go to Wisconsin, where a soldier finally gets to retire. Back in 2018, a German Shepherd known as Dasty was paired up with a handler, and the two spent 4 years serving together, even doing a tour in Afghanistan, tasked with explosive detection. Then in 2022, Dasty's handler retired from the Army to live in Wisconsin, leaving the dog behind to continue his service to his country. But we're happy to announce that it is now Dasty's turn to retire, and he's gone to the home of his handler, where the two will now live together at home.
That's awesome.
Gotta love it. It has to go to the handler, right? The two of you built a bond. The two of you know each other.
And what better place to retire as a dog than Wisconsin? Drink some beer, eat some cheese.
Exactly.
Watch the Packers.
Men's Room Sports on the night. You've got NBA preseason ball on NBA Network, college football on ESPN and ESPN2. Game 4 of the NLCS between the Dodgers and Mets on FS1, with the Dodgers looking to punch their ticket to the World Series. Thursday night football on Amazon Prime between the Broncos and the Saints. Go Bo Nix. And your Seattle Kraken hosting the Philadelphia Flyers here at home at Climate Pledge. Puck drops at 7 p.m. on Kong and King. As far as your weather, clouds are moving into night, staying tomorrow for a cloudy 54-degree day with some interspersed showers.
Man, you guys got King and Kong?
That's it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawk is out.
Bad Choice Friday next time around. The return of Ted versus the FCC. The lovely Jolene's up next.
Yes, indeed. Just so you know, my daughter's standing in the studio, and it's very important to her that I tell you that she told each and every one of you, hello. But in the meantime, please, do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, we're going to stay beautiful. Stay beautiful. Stay beautiful.
This room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network. Oh, man! A Double Flush production.
At Lovers, you can get what you really want this holiday, a perfect pleasure present. Find a sexy gift for a loved one and pick up something indulgent for yourself. Lovers has lingerie, toys, and accessories for every desire. Lovers Rewards members can win a holiday sweepstakes grand prize worth over $4,000. With 18 Western Washington locations, Lovers is the place for sexy holiday gifting. Mention Indulge for 20% off your purchase. Visit loversstores.com for official sweepstakes rules.
Early holiday deals are here, and so are amazing deals at Amazon. You'll save so much on early holiday fashion gifts, like cozy fits and stylish shirts. You'll have money left over for those aviators that make you feel like a maverick. Or that ugly holiday sweater that's like really ugly.
OMG, that's like really ugly.
Oh, what fun it is to save. Shop early holiday deals now.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Life can be hectic, and managing your mental health is more important today than ever before. That's why Mindful Therapy Group's mission is to take the pain out of finding a therapist. Whether you need talk therapy, psychological testing, even medication management, Mindful has you covered. Our mental health providers are here for you with both in-person and telehealth options to get you seen in as little as 48 hours. Mindful Therapy Group also accepts insurance. Join us to start your journey to a healthier and happier you. Visit mindfultherapygroup.com to get started today.
Terms and conditions apply. For full details, see unlock.com/legal. Actor portrayal.
Lisa, thanks for having me over. Your new kitchen is gorgeous. How did you find the money to do it?
We worked with this great company, Unlock. They help you unlock the future value of your home to get the cash you need today.
So it's a home equity loan?
No, it's not a loan at all. There's no monthly payments and no interest charges ever. And you can use the money however you want. We were able to redo our kitchen and pay off our credit card debt.
Wow, Jack and I could really use this to finally pay off our old student loan debt. How do I get started?
It's easy. Just go to their website.
Go to unlock.com/radio to unlock the value in your home and get up to $500,000 in cash with no monthly payments and no interest ever. Pay off debt, improve your home, add to your retirement fund. It's up to you. Go to unlock.com/radio right now to see if you qualify to unlock the value in your home. That's unlock.com/radio. Go to unlock.com/radio.